Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. And most importantly, happy Valentine's Day on this Friday. We're so glad you're with us tonight. This is, yes, I know we couldn't resist a little sweet treat to get you something you love here tonight. So we're going to make it a little extra special here and sweeten the deal with a $50 off discount. Everything you shop for, but I must say it is my discounts I'm really excited about. We've got so many special things for you tonight in this show, 3 hours live from Los Angeles. I hope you will let us know if there's anything you've been thinking about. This is a great night, I think, to treat yourself to something special, whether it be rubies in a bracelet, maybe the largest trillion cut tanzanite. Tony's going to have to fight me for this one. He loves it. I love it. We both love it. What's up? This is an amazing piece, brand new. It's a trillion. It's actually, I thought it was about a 15 karat. Something about it looks gigantic, but it's actually about a 7 karat stone. We have that for you as well. So trillion tanzanite lovers unite. We got a good one for you here. And then also some really big blowouts tonight on opal. I had a great wheel last night of 4 incredible black opals. I have more brand new coming up, but they'll be a little more affordable. So 4 affordable price. And we have aquas, big aquas. I know it's not March yet, but we're going to get you ready with the best of the March birthstone in our Sierra Santa Maria aquamarines here as well. They're major stones, big time sizes. And then also we got some assorted pieces, some affordable. We've got really exotic. I've got a GIA certified pink diamond if you want to see it. Some huge blue wing block Ds in earrings and pendants as well. I've got a very large emerald. Excited to show you that one as well. And then there were hearts. We've got, I think every piece of heart-shaped jewelry is out here, as it should. Not to be cliche and all, but hey, we're all feeling the love today. So we've got heart-shaped yellow sapphire, heart-shaped in diamonds. I'm talking about big time piece. We've got also, what else do I have? Oh, a heart-shaped ruby. That makes sense, right? Heart-shaped ruby. We've got a beautiful Burma for you. So all of that and more. And I think there was something else. I think I might be forgetting about it, but we got a lot of great pieces. So here's the deal. As we celebrate this kickoff to the weekend, a long weekend no less. I was saying yesterday how nice of the calendar to be so wonderful is to give us Valentine's Day on a Friday and then the weekend with the holiday weekend and the extra day on Monday. So hopefully you're just ready to sit back, relax, and don't get too relaxed. You got to have the phone handy to be ready to go for all these specials that we're going to bring you, of course, amazing pieces. So are you ready to get started? We've got a very affordable diamond piece because obviously we love our heart-shaped jewelry and we are feeling like, again, I think that the big question today is, do we like chocolate, flowers, or jewelry? And I think it's an obvious choice. And then, of course, we like discounts, so we're going to give you extra. So remember, my price is going to be the lowest you see. Then you take your extra $50 off. And here we go to get started with a diamond ring that is so lovely. What do you think of that? That's an important piece. 1125969 is your item number, and it's 30 points. All together, the princess cuts, the rounds, mostly the princess cuts there in the middle that are going to be all invisibly set. We love that because it's a great way. You know, you can only really do that with princess cuts. It's a specialty cut, yes, that's always highly valuable, but it's also affords us the opportunity to set them in different ways like this, where it's actually set seamlessly. There's a better look at it, where you can see the platinum's going to wrap around it, but they're invisibly set among the 9 stones, and they're all together, so it ends up looking like one big princess cut, but then you've got the round brilliance on the side. So a little just nice way to accentuate what's happening on the side corners there, because that entire square is set at an angle. Of course, that's in platinum. You've got some mirror finishing to that border, and then all the mirror finishing to the band itself. Well, there is only one, which is, if there was a downside to TVON and what we do and the incredible values and the incredible quality all coming together, it is the fact that we don't have something for everybody in our quantity. We've got one of a kinds mostly. So this is where, even on diamonds, usually I say, well, diamonds are the exception. Not on this one. We only have the one. So giving you a really special value to start off our big Valentine's Day 2025. Oh, that was the other heart-shaped piece. I've got a heart-shaped champagne diamond necklace. So that's coming up as well. But again, if you'd like this one, major value. Let me try it on. It's so easy to wear too because it all sits really low profile on the hand, so you can see it there. That's a pretty one, isn't it? And it does. It just looks like you have one big princess cut. If you were shopping a bigger princess cut, though, look out. The prices are crazy, especially on a VS stone. Well, we've got this for better than $9.99, better than $8.88, and better than $7.77. As a matter of fact, this is going to be one of the most affordable items you ever see in jewelry. As we take another look at it up close and get ready, it stays in the platinum, but we're still going to size for you. We're going to ship for free, size for free, and of course, we are also going to give you that $50 off. And of course, It's nice to get a sale, but there's also no final sale. So you've still got, of course, money back return privileges as well. And let's make this even better than, $750, $749, $700. It is on this February 14th, a very special day to celebrate all the things we love. And of course, that is really, again, an appreciation for you guys, because let me just say, I say it on behalf of all of us here at TVON. We love and adore you guys, our TVON family, and we are really bringing the values here tonight for this special occasion, for this big holiday event, and you get a better value than even $749. So how about this? $699? Maybe, maybe not. We're going to make it even better. And this is before your extra discount. Take advantage of it. Diamonds in platinum. Could you get much more high end than that? Not really. Let's take a look at it, and we'll make it $599 instead. So that's going to be it, guys. $599, and then we'll see who's got it. And then, of course, it'll really be $549 at checkout, so even better. So that's really, really important. Did everyone have a good Valentine's Day so far? I sure hope so. If there's any, like I said, if you're watching with a sweetheart tonight, or maybe you guys are watching but you're not in the same room or the same state, and you watch TVON together, I'd be more than happy to welcome you in with a little extra shout out or a little message, if you like, on this special holiday where we like to show the folks that we love and adore that we do. So again, if that's I'm doing it with the values, because we're gonna go ahead and do what you guys love the most, which is a great value on jewelry. And then of course, if you've got maybe you've opted to stay in tonight, or maybe you're out from your festivities or your date night or whatever it was, well, we're glad you're with us, and we got the values to show you how we can make this happen. Now we have a really special yellow sapphire coming up that forever and ever and ever has looked like a yellow diamond. And every time I see it, I think it again, well, if only this was a yellow diamond, but you know what? It would be so much more money, and quite frankly, it wouldn't have the color you're seeing here. Take a look at this. This is our yellow sapphire heart-shaped stone, a true heart shape, but we still got you the yellow diamond, so it's all together, and it gives you that ombre effect from the brighter yellows to the lighter yellows as well. And then, of course, what is a piece without diamonds? We got the white diamonds also represented here, so this is exciting. Now you've got 112-6285 here, and of course, not one heart, not two, not three, but four hearts, right? It might just be, maybe that's that little, a beautiful design, but maybe that's going to be significant to you. Maybe that's indicative of, 4 people in your family, or the 4 grandchildren, or the 4 pets, or whatever it may be. Or could be anything, again, representative of, again, the love, the heart shape, the classic motif we love. And this one's going to be, well, it's supposed to be $49.99, and we will not do that. A big $50 off day where you've got that going on for just, it's only going to happen for the next 3 hours, by the way. It's not continuing the entire weekend, so just keep that in mind as well. But this one's also going to be our 66 pointer in the heart shape, and really you would never guess that because it's also ensconced in yellow diamonds around it. 55 points is your total weight in the yellow diamonds, and then you also have the white diamonds at 53. So well over a carat in diamonds altogether. The sapphire could absolutely pass for a really vivid tone yellow diamond, and yet you got the piece coming out right now for less than $2,000, and look at the size it brings you. So we don't always get the big 25 carat heart-shaped stone we might want. This certainly gives you though the appearance of that because of how big the ring is overall and it's on the hand. So instead of 2,000 or 19 or 18, we're going to make it even lower and really send out one of our, again, this is one of a few heart-shaped pieces we'll see. If you have any requests, like I said, we have the heart-shaped ruby coming up. We've got the heart-shaped pendant in the champagne and the white diamonds together, and something else. We've got my favorite yellow diamond design actually is here as well. So that's going to be coming up, but just so much in the show. Stay with us if you can. This one's actually better than 19, 18, 17, or 16.99. It's another all-time low. We love bringing those, and we're going to make it even better. How about $1,599? You'll take it for $1,549. And that will be it for one caller. Certainly only one there. And you can see that is a nice big ring, that's for sure, with the way you have the triple halo around it. So it's very, very special. And I think we all want to be surrounded by love every day, especially on a day like today, but really every day that's important. And this is really your heart shape surrounded by just that, the yellow and the white diamonds we love. So, hey, let's see who's checking in tonight. Hi, Tracy. Well, Tracy's in California. And Tracy, you reached out earlier, and that was so kind of you. Thank you so much. And thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you and your husband, Alan. And Yeah, she says happy Valentine's Day to everybody here. Well, I will pass that along now. And then, hey, Kirsten, thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, yeah, a special hello shout out. And we always like to shout out Tone in the back. He's got the controls and the reins as every day. And now we've got $15.99, and that will be it. And then I think we've got a request coming out, perhaps. Jason, would you like to see that piece? We can show it right away. That's the idea. If there's a little surprise sale, I think it'd be a good day to say, hey, this is what I'm thinking about. And this is what who's thinking about. We got an emerald gents ring coming up. Who's this for? William, it is a really, really good stone. My goodness, this is a great emerald. You know, it's got a little bit of like that perfect Savorite color, but oh yeah, look at that. That is awesome, isn't it? Well, thank you, William, for the request, and happy Valentine's Day to you. 112-2509. Look at that, a 121 Colombian emerald for the gentleman. Wasn't that just a special piece there, isn't it? So great green, and of course the really, really stark bright green we love out of the Muso Mine, but still Muso Mine doesn't always have this real true saturation of green like you're seeing. Plus you get 40 points in diamonds all the way around it. A finished inside under gallery. I might just stay there for a beat because look at how beautiful the inside. If you can look past the gold and the scroll work, you see the clarity of the stone. It's a little better way to gauge because obviously great faceting can hide a multitude of sins, but what you have here is really just, again, seeing it without all the faceting. Yeah, inclusions can't run, they can't hide from that back view. Well, look at that, how clean that is. So it's just, I know we're already, I'm stating the obvious here, but it's again, really a very, when you can look through the back on an emerald that's a type 3 stone, emeralds and tourmalines share that type 3 element where that just means type 3 stones are actually really included by nature. It just means that it's that much more difficult and that much more rare to find a stone that has great clarity to it. So when you get your emeralds and your tourmalines that we adore here, and we're very particular about what we bring in the first place, so it's got to be a really good stone anyways. You're used to that. That's why we get so jaded around here because we only see the best of the best. But then pointing out how really special that particular emerald is, it's important. And it's going to be less than $3,000. Well. Start at $79.99. Got a better value for you. Keep in mind with the emeralds, I know I'm an emerald lover myself. It's my birthstone. I love that you can change it to yellow or rose here because a lot of times we do enjoy an emerald in the yellow gold, especially the richer the color tends to be. We like seeing that rich gold color combination. But you know what? It's up to you. As usual, no extra charge for that gold color change. Isn't that wonderful? And yet it's not going to be even $29.99. If you'd like it already, I got a special surprise. Of course, here it is on the hand for you. And this is, well, look at this. Well, this is just very handsome, isn't it? Very much. And it is a large, you know, usually this is, it looks a little larger than what we normally do in this setting style. Usually it's more of a mid-size. This has got a great jumbo kind of quality about it. But I love that we keep the diamonds right up front, right up top, surrounding your emerald. It's not going to be $29 or $28 or even $27.99. I told you. I think this is one of those days that we treasure and just really important that we give you a value. And I think for ladies and gentlemen alike, any jewelry lover would love to celebrate this day and commemorate it with some jewelry. I hope you've been able to treat yourself a little bit today, whether it was a nice meal or a little special something, a sweet treat of some kind, or maybe it's just you've been waiting for tonight to treat yourself to jewelry. No better time to do it, especially when this is $26.99 instead. And then, of course, you have that extra $50 off, so it'll be $26.49 if you'd like it. Hi, Jody. Jody, let me read this oh my goodness. This is, I am just so flattered, Jody, that you said that. That is very, very kind. Very kind. Thank you so much. Gosh, you are really, that was just, you made my day, Jody. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. And Jody's in California, actually, so I know Jody's been shopping with me for a long time. Well, Jody, happy Valentine's Day to you, and thank you again for all your kindness and your sincere compliments. That is really sweet. All right, so $26.99 on this one. And Jason, do you have any questions on that? Okay, no problem. So we got that one available if you'd like it, and it's $26.99, just so you know. $26.99 minus the $50. So that's our best looking emerald. I know that gents rings, we don't have nearly as many to choose from as we do ladies rings, but that is a wild, wild stone there. Just one of our best in emerald. If you're looking for a better emerald, it's going to be really tough to accomplish with a clarity looking like that. Now, I do have a new scapulate. I know the scapulates tend to be pretty popular. I also have, you know, you don't necessarily need to get into the heart shapes to be in the spirit. of the day. I also have a star ruby, and that would suffice to me as a little Valentine's Day special moment, because this is really, the truth is about star rubies, even when they are considered star rubies. There's obviously star sapphires and star rubies, being sapphires and rubies are all part of the same corundum family. So sometimes we see typically the lighter blue star sapphires. That's the more common. Actually, the most common of all is the black star sapphires. We don't tend to bring them here on this show. They're a little bit lesser quality than, let's say, the other colors like the blues and the purples and things like that. But this is a true ruby. Sometimes the rubies tend to be a little bit more on the purple side, and they really, in that case, would be more sapphire-like. This is where you're getting a true ruby red quality, but keep in mind it's unheated. So this is a stone that also happens to have the right elements inside, deep inside the stone, that are teeny tiny. We're talking about microscopic inclusions that actually are a good thing, because the inclusions are going to make the stone more rare in this case, because when actually the light hits it, the star is created. So that's actually the asterism. We know that as a phenomena, and that's going to be atom number 1126214. So that's a true ruby, and it would be just as special if that were a faceted stone. As a matter of fact, I have one of our most important rubies ever. And I think it actually may be the most important ruby ever, because it is a heart shape and it is actually unheated, and that's very special. But you know what? It doesn't have any much better color than this one does. When this is a cabochon and you're able to get that color, that's very, very important. So we have our 152. It's a carat 09 going side to side in the diamonds that just really set and create that point east to west, which is so lovely. But then yellow gold, or you can change it. But this markdown is really impressive, and I've got to try it on, because obviously now keep in mind, I always like to show you, when you get it at home and you open the box, tends to be you're going to have one light source, so it'll actually look like that. So you can see all I've done is block one of our spotlights. There are two. I blocked one. There's the one star. There's the two. So just to give you an idea, if you are to do that at home and put two different lights on it, it's going to have two. But always, just because I don't want there to be any confusion and thinking, what did she send me? That doesn't look like what it looked like on the air. That's why there will be a phenomenal asterism per every light source. So that's the first thing. But it's really about how defined and how clear cut you can see that asterism, and this one is one of the best. So a beautiful way to get the diamond side to side, which again is over a carat. Loving that look. And then you've got the beautiful VS diamonds, and you can even see from a distance, you see that star shining right on through. So a really very clean stone, which sounds odd to say with a cabochon, but it is. It's got a lot of that translucency around the stone. So yeah, really showing off that beautiful, beautiful color. And yet this one is going to be on its way quickly. $39.99 should be on a great day. Keep in mind, we are putting together a very special show. We've got all of our heart shapes out here. We've already seen one in the yellow sapphire. We've now got ruby reds. We've got some pink stones for you. But this is a day, a night, really to treat yourself to something that you've been wanting. And that's why requests are always so important as well. But this one's not even $2,000. So suddenly a major value on one of the rarest. And if you compare it to any of our star sapphires, you could have the largest. I'm seeing some incredible star sapphires here, even big ones of late. We had a really big 15 karat blue star sapphire. It was in the $25,000 range. Even that would not be quite as important here as the ruby, because the ruby is just, we know that ruby reds and red, it's no matter what gemstone family you look at, if there's more than one color, the reds are always the most rare. It certainly applies to the corundum family. It's still considered the king of all gems as well, but it's got such an extra bonus with this asterism, and that's rare to find, and it's not even $1,500 today. So excellent value already. We're going to take it even lower than $15 or $14.99. You have one chance to pick it up, because obviously just one ring. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy holiday weekend. Happy President's Day weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. There's a lot to celebrate tonight. So let's make sure we do it in grand fashion, as we always like to do. But this is not $14.99. Come on, we're giving away a carat 09 in diamonds. Tell me where you get a 109 diamond ring alone without a carat and a half ruby with an asterism that puts it about 100 times more rare than if it were a carat and a half super crystal clean ruby in a faceted material. That's the truth. So you've got a stone that maybe you don't have already. Great way to say, well, I love rubies, but I don't have an asterism in my ruby. This is the way to up the ante, and it will still look different enough from your ruby jewelry you may already have. It, of course, is still that really, really beautiful color and stands out. And again, it's all about the asterism. Are you getting the finest quality? And the answer is yes. I've seen a lot of asterisms in my day, and this is where you get that bright, shining moment. So here it is for less than $14.99. Let's blow it out for $13.99. Then you get your extra $50 off, courtesy of TVON and our big Valentine's Day 2025 special. And then we are on our way with yes, we do. We have scapolite. I also have a new pink diaspore. We haven't seen those in a while. Got the pink diaspore for you, and gold quartz is here too. And then we've got some tourmaline and some raspberry tones, and maybe a nice black opal wheel coming out to play as well. But there's also going to be exotics, and don't forget about the ruby bracelet. Maybe you want, oh, I don't know, 12.5 carats in ruby. I can help you with that too. Take a look at this ruby bracelet. Now, tennis bracelet wouldn't quite actually describe it in full here. This is more. This is a wider style. Check that out, because that's going to be rubies in a double row. They are all done in princess cuts in that double row. And then, of course, either side of the bracelet is also lined in diamonds. So, and that goes all the way around. So that's a beautiful piece, and we've discounted that for you tonight as well. So, and that's a good one. Great, good way to go in red and white, and we love those colors together. But if you want to get a faceted ruby, we have those as well. And we do. We've got two choices in heart shapes. We've got the really important unheated museum collection stone, which looks like this, which if we all pulled our money together and we all took out every bit of savings we had, we might be able to afford it, because it's just that rare. Heart shape, carat plus, and it's a carat 17 in the heart shape. So that's what the ultimate ruby looks like. And keep in mind, not even heated, not even heated, totally unheated, totally natural, and it looks like that. Yet we can bring you yet another, because like I said, that one's on the pricier side. That one's going to be a couple $100,000, because it's a carat 17 and it's got a carat 20 in diamonds, and it's in this beautiful mounting. The only other time we've seen this mounting is with a yellow diamond, actually, and it was very quick to go. But that has that dome effect with the diamonds wrapping around. So that's the 117 unheated with a carat 20 in diamonds. Beautiful, isn't it? Very much like a red diamond look is what you're getting there, because it is so clean. But then later we can show you what I'm really struggling to find the difference here. Besides the one fact of this one is not heated, but it looks just as good. And that other one, I'm scared, because it's 20 minutes into the show. I'm scared to give you a price tag on the other one, because I don't want you to be scared away. Because when I put up a 6-figure price tag on a piece early on, you might think it's going to be that kind of price range all show long. It won't be. We're going to help you out, but there is an alternative. So I just wanted to show you in heart shapes what we have. 2 heart-shaped rubies in one show. First of all, very rare. That is not something we expect to see. But then to get the unheated stone and then follow it up, if that doesn't matter as much to you, you've got this option here with that beautiful, which again, most every ruby you've ever seen is heated. So it's not like there's anything wrong with heat treatment. Almost every stone in the world and every stone that you own has it. But that stone actually gets even better, because it's got the yellow diamonds, the white diamonds. So that's a little preview of what's to come. So stay with me for that, because this one, seriously, 6-figure price tag, or we can get you that one with the yellow and the white diamonds. So keep it in mind. And that one's actually going to be a carat 09, so it's only 8 points difference in the sizes. So you've got a really good one. Now it's time for scapolite, one of our favorites. And again, that's coming up in a little bit. Want to get everyone a moment to get settled and assembled here on this Friday night. Look at this. One of our, I think it's our largest actually, that not only that we have currently, because that's something which wouldn't be difficult. We don't have that many to go around. But when we're talking about what we have here in scapolites and what we have had historically and in the past, look what that does. Some of the best material, and I know I tried to get back in there. It's got a basket work that I can't really get in, but there is some really beautiful clarity as you're seeing there from the sides. You see how that stone just lights up, and that's thanks to clarity, which is not always going to be generally a clean stone. This scapolite is 112/7389, and it has a very important 391 size. Most of our scapolites tend to be a carat, right around there, carat 20, maybe a little under, right in that range. This one is totally different, and very excited to bring it to you. And then I think what we're going to do here, I'll flash something for you that's coming up. That's the one I was wearing at the top of the show. And that's the one that I can't get over. I know I see a lot of jewelry. Tony sees a lot of jewelry. You guys see a lot of jewelry. I've not seen anything like that Trillion ever. So we're going to bring that on the early side. Bottom of the hour, 7 minutes away. But here we are with our 391 purple scapolite, where most of them are browns. They can be browns. They can be kind of like a brownish red cinnamon. This is 49 points in diamonds, including that triple split shank that goes up to the halo. And then this stunning emerald cut stone. What a treat to get a stone that has the blues, the pinks, the reds, the goldens. I'm seeing every color reflect off of those step facets that you're seeing. And yet we have one and it's new and we're marking it down because that whole $69.99 thing's not going to work tonight. We got to put everything on sale for you. It's our Valentine's Day special. We're so glad that we're with you tonight and that you're with us most importantly. And this is where we celebrate that time together, those precious times and those precious holidays. I can't tell you how much it's a real honor to be spending these holidays with you, whether it's a really, really, really big important one or Christmas and, all those and, all those great like Easter Sunday and all that, but also these important holidays too, right? It's more of a fun one, but it's still important just the same. And we're so glad to spend this time. And really, we truly make discounts available for you so that we can honor the day and make the even exotic rare that you see here super, super easy to own and not going to be anywhere near $69.99 at all. And I know there's been a number of you looking and kind of putting the scapolite, they kind of been moving up the wish list here for you. I do want to show you on the hand though from a distance because that's a very large stone. We very rarely see them in the 391. You know what's interesting? It doesn't really look like anything else unless if you've ever seen a purple diamond before. If you've seen any of the purple or the lilac diamonds, I've been privy to a couple of them. It's been a tremendous moment when you do see them. It kind of takes your breath away because you know how rare they are. That's the closest is what I would describe as a purple diamond color. If you got a really intense purple diamond, it would have a very similar color to the scapolite. But again, it's rare in its own right. So it doesn't look like your other stones that are amethyst or tanzanite or purple sapphires. It has its own different personality to it. When you get the 4 carat and you emerald cut it, it's just, it's beautiful all around. It's got this, really important effect. And yet it's not even $2,000. We're taking $5 grand off and we're making it $19.99 to one caller out there who says, you know what, that is my new favorite stone. And there's something about it that's different. And for our collectors out there, sure enough, that's going to be the ultimate collectible stone, no doubt. And yet to get it for under $2,000, remarkable, isn't it? Where we don't see the big stones at all. You've got that really amazing clarity and color and the way that it's vibrant. And that's really what it's about. I mean, this is a really intense stone. You see there, it's got those pinks, goldens. I mean, how do we get goldens out of that? It's just amazing the reflective qualities that those step facets have. And then, of course, your periwinkle blues and your ultraviolets as well. All right, so we're moving on. Got a lot to show you on this big Club TVON as well. Here's our gold quartz. That's a nice one. It's new as well. This has a little more of the deeper base color that some of our gold quartz tend to be a little more white or gray. This one's got a little more golden color throughout. And that's actually because, well, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of gold presence here that you can see coming up to the surface, but there's a lot of gold within it, which is what's helping give that more golden color, all that veining. Now, it may not be the mere finishing you see at the surface level here, but everything you see with that intensity here, that's all the 24 karat gold as well. So this is just really going to have a lot of that pure gold weight. It's 1125587, and it also happens to be a 5 carat exactly. So 5 carats on this one, 37 points in the diamonds. That's going to be your 8 stones in the princess cuts individually. They're all set in what we call a semi-bezel. You could call it a tension setting if you'd like, but princess cuts, we were talking about this with the very first item of the show where there was one beautiful array of princess cut diamonds all together. They were invisibly set. This is the same kind of concept. You can do different types of setting styles when you're using princess cuts. It allows you to do different things. It allows you to get different opportunities. And this way they're almost, again, they're actually set in these grooves of gold. So you could call it a semi-bezel if you'd like. You can call it a tension set. It's whatever you'd like. But this is where each one is really separate from the others. And that's because they're so large as well. We want to put each one on its own kind of spotlight moment. Take a look at it. It's going to be one only as usual. And let's see if we can't get a few callers in on the phone lines here just for one piece though. That's the thing. I've only got the one gold quartz of the entire night. So unless, and I think that throughout the last couple of weeks, most every other gold quartz is pretty much gone. So you got a very, very small window to get the gold quartz at all. It doesn't look like we're getting new ones in anytime soon. And with the 37 points, yes, among the 8 stones, they're a good size, almost 5 points a piece as a matter of fact. And we're going to make this one, you know what, I was going to do this whole $59.99 deal for a really, really special opportunity, but I want to take it a lower and we want to get everyone a piece, and then we're going to do that trillion cut coming up at the bottom of the hour. This is what the gold quartz looks like from a distance away, so you can check that one out too and see that it really has that major size. But again, you're getting so much 24 karat pure gold in this one. It's a big reason. Do you think that this gemstone should go up? Because gold's going up. Do you think this gemstone would also be one to go up in per carat value? Absolutely, yes. So just in the way all your gold jewelry is going to go up in value as gold prices are sky high, well, guess what? So would your gold quartz, absolutely. And I'm going the exact opposite direction. We're going to take it from 59 to 49 to 39 to even 29, which in my experience, having these large gold quartz, that actually is probably going to be one of the best values you see. For a 5 carat, yeah. But instead, it's not going to be even $19.99. And with the way they go, here's a little bit of advice on the gold quartz. When you see them and you know you love them, you want to dial in as soon as you possibly can. They do not stick around. They just simply don't. You can't get gold quartz of this size anymore, and everybody knows that. You know what the content is. You know that it's great natural, pure, precious metal within the precious gemstone. So it's a twofer, and yet it only makes sense that this material is going to get more and more expensive and more elevated as gold prices soar. So this is the way to get it. It's not 19 or 18. Now, doesn't it make sense that if anybody's selling gold jewelry like we do, the prices should go up? That's the exact opposite of what I'm doing. And for those of you that watch every show, I know that a lot of people are talking about gold prices right now, but you have to look at the prices, and sure, it is technically supposed to go up. When you've got metal soaring and we make gold jewelry and platinum jewelry, the prices should also go up. They're not. You see what I'm doing? We're taking everything backwards for you. That's the important thing to remember, is that you're not buying gold bricks here or gold bars. You're not investing into a gold mine. I have a friend who did about 35 years ago. And you know what? He ain't working no more. He hasn't worked in many decades because he owns a gold mine. So just as the saying goes, so you can get your own little kind of piece of the gold mine here, but it's absolutely rocking your world because it's going lower in price than it ever should. It's not $18 or $17.99. This is where you see the prices falling, and it may not make a lot of sense, but that's what we are aiming to do. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably just about right. That's how we believe, is that we got to make sure that fine jewelry can still be affordable to everybody. And this one only $1,699. And then we've got the tanzanite coming up. It's the trillion cut. I still, every time I see it, I think it's a 15 carat, and yet it is large. And it's just, for me, it's the setting, it's the mounting. It's one of the most striking pieces of jewelry I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of jewelry, and I know you have too. And we're gonna all feast our eyes on one of our best blue wing block Ds ever. It's a museum reserve. It's my last trillion, and we're gonna show it coming up. So that's on the way. $1,649 will actually be your price tag here. So come on in, and we'll make that happen for you. And then we gotta go ahead and get to this trillion. And please remember that we have so many amazing one-of-a-kinds, including this next one that I just can't say enough about. I'm so thrilled it's here. And you know what I want to do first is try it on the hand, because you saw it from across the room when the show kicked off, if you were with me 31 minutes ago. Now here's a closer look at it. And this amazing design. You want to talk about a lot of gold? This has it. And it's actually going to be available in the white or the yellow or the rose. Now, we tend to see a lot of the blue wings in the white gold. It's the vast majority of what we do. So I think you're going to consider just leaving it as is. There's this amazing kind of like fine rib texture to the gold style that you see on the side. Very wide on this side, not quite as wide, but still very wide. And then the red flashes, and then just diamonds. This reminds me of that ring we do in that east-west design, where there's that graduated style of diamonds. It's doing the same thing, but it's putting it vertically. So it's really matching alongside the trillion. Let's show it to you up close and personal. And get ready, because it will blow you away for this quality of this stone. I am so glad we have this for you. It could honestly be, I think it's got the size to be a men's ring, but honestly, I think just, again, you wear what you want. It just has this tremendous look. We're talking a brand new design. And again, a design that's been in the works for some time. So really beautifully done with this 671. First of all, item number is 112-7713. What a gem that is. It's our big time 671. It looks bigger, and I think that has a lot to do with just this way it's set here, with this little bit of this negative space that is intentionally put through and around it here to kind of just kind of give you this interesting, I call it kind of the invisible halo. Well, I don't usually call it that because I've never really used that term, but it's kind of like giving a bit of that invisible halo. But you see, what's so striking is the way, obviously, the gold being so large and that really wide platform it's in, but then you look at the way the diamonds, they start at the base of the trillion, they start a little bit finer, and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger as they just reach this height. It gives me a little bit of this feel where I always think about Mount Kilimanjaro, which is, of course, the home of tanzanite, really. And the tanzanite's actually mined at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. I've got a friend who, it's a great story, because she actually, she climbed Mount Kilimanjaro about a decade ago, and she's still one of her proudest achievements, and it should be. And the first thing she did when she accomplished that feat, besides take a few deep breaths and kind of get her wind back, was because it gets very elevated and you got to be in incredible shape to do so. And she said the first thing I did after I kind of got over the shock of it and the accomplishment was I got myself a tanzanite. It's always that reminder. And I think tanzanite, for that respect, when you think about just kind of being this anomaly of the gem world and this impossible stone that's only come from one place, and then you think about the height of Mount Kilimanjaro and the way this replicates that, it's almost like, for me and for her, she's always said it, for tanzanite for me always means I've accomplished something. I proved that I could do something that I thought was impossible, and yet tanzanite, we know, is very popular. It's got a lot of lore with it for not being an old gemstone. Some, of course, in Tanzania, the women actually receive tanzanites when they give birth. So it's become, and that's really become a thing across the world now. It's a popular idea for a present to give to a new mom for that reason. It's a December birthstone now. So it's a lot of different things that it can mean, but this really feels like the peak of design to me. It feels like we've reached kind of the highest point here, and we've done the impossible, and we've put together a lot of gold and still going to make it affordable for you, and that's really the beauty of it. And it's going to have a diamond weight of 9 points because it's not really, this isn't about the diamonds. This is about the stone, which is museum reserve perfection. It's about the design, and somehow, some way, I got to make it fly when it's supposed to be $99.99. And isn't whatever it's going to mean to you, and maybe for you, it's just about, I know quality. I know quality, and I know that tanzanite at TVON is above and beyond anybody else's quality out there, and that is a fact. That is true. So you've got the very best, and of course, we're running really limited on it. So running low with anything we have left, and trillion, that is impressive. Now, I know it's picking up some glare here, as wide, heavy mounts do. So look at this. There it is. I'm just got to move it around so you can see, because this happens with my signet ring as well, where I have to really move it so you can see the angles and not have that reflection, because otherwise it's going to look like black rhodium, and it's not. It's all white gold in this case. Of course, you're changing that if you want. One more time on the hand, and then let's take care of the price for you and come on in, because why put this one on sale when that's as new a design and as new a stone and the first time seeing it? And yes, we're going to do it for better than even $5,000 or $49.99. Come on in if you like it. We've got all these specialty one-of-a-kinds tonight. If there's anything you're looking for, or maybe you're just a trillion lover, there are a few of us out there who just adore a trillion because of what it does, the powerful way that it reflects the light. Even more so, I would say, even if you put a round and a trillion next to each other, the trillions are usually going to give you that much more reflective and refractive quality. So we love our trillions. They dazzle. It's almost as if you could get a purpley blue, really intense red, purple, blue diamond combination, that's what a trillion cut blue wing is going to look like. It sparkles like it's a diamond, when tanzanites are not known for sparkle. They're not known for brilliance. You're getting that here, and it's not $49 or $39.99, almost 7 carats in size. In the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. You're going to get it in your ring size as well. So it's all just ready to wear when it arrives. But this is better than $39. Come on in. Do not be shy. When this one goes, well, we're never going to see it again. That's obvious. We know that about our blue wings at this point. But you have got an incredible value coming your way on a nearly 7 carat. It looks even larger. This is a lot of gold. It's very well done. Look at those diamonds again. See how they start really, really fine. This is more complex to do than just even setting just one size of diamond, because you have to line them all up, put them in that perfect pave, make it really fill up that design element with that elongated style. And yet we're not doing 39, 38, 37. Come on in. It's a huge moment for our tanzanite lovers. And we have one, and when it's gone, and we've already gone too low, because obviously Valentine's Day, it's about discounting, and it's about a sale, S-A-L-E. We got to make sure they all sail on out of here as well, and we'll do that too at $3,699, but it's really $3,649 for you, because why not take advantage of that extra $50 off? It's a treat yourself kind of day. And now we've got the biggest and best blue wing I can ever show you right there in a trillion. So that's a good look. And then let me know if you have any requests or anything you'd like to see, or maybe you're looking for, I know I can't get it to you by tonight. You know, it's going to be tough to get you the piece by Valentine's Day at this point, but what we can do is, you know, it's on the way. In a few days it's arriving, and you get to really extend the holiday and get a little extra special surprise. Even, you know, after the the chocolate and the flowers are gone, your fabulous jewelry that lasts forever is arriving. So that always works too. And keep that holiday going. But treat yourself to something amazing. $36.49 on that one. I don't know, Tone. It's you and me that like it. I don't think it. I guess nobody else is into it, but we love it's what did you call it? That really kind of like there's something retro, but something mod, but something modern. So our retro and modern, they're very much polar opposites, but we're talking about here something that's striking and important and different and beautiful and bold, and it's $36.99. And somebody needs to have this ring. I'm not leaving till it goes. And if we have to stay all night on this ring, I may do it because look at that. And that's solid through the sides there. I just like the way it does kind of this engine turn design, right? Oh, if you've got a good sports car, you pay extra for those kind of details where the metal inside, your features around your clock and your features around your dials are going to be all engine turn like this. That's what that looks like. Really beautiful. And of course, you have to start with so much more metal to then carve away and create that look that you have. I mean, this is just, it's awesome. And it's $36.99. So let me know. I think we're verifying on that one. We should be. The red flashes are sensational. It's always like you're traveling through an alternate universe when you're going through that stone, looking at that amazing spark it has. All right, let's get you a great value on a pink tourmaline. Here's 112-5394. Something that perfect for the pink lovers out there. If you like a little purple pink, something like that. And here we go, beautiful with that pink tourmaline, 112-5394. Yep, it is 5394, one only here, and it's going to be, we'll zoom in because obviously we just had the largest piece of jewelry we're going to have all night long. So now we're going to come into this raspberry color. Isn't that pretty? A beautiful, again, another tourmaline that's given a lot of clarity that you have here. So it's 14 karat solid. You've got the diamonds on the side. This is like our paisley print, which very much menswear is a thing right now. Menswear, a thing. A huge trend, runways, fashion, Milan, Paris, Fashion Weeks all just wrapped up. Obviously, Fashion Week is really about Fashion Month. It just goes on in different cities for about 6 weeks or so. So obviously, Fashion Week just wrapped up entirely globally. Menswear is everywhere. If you've watched any of the award shows, you're seeing all the gals wearing the menswear. I love it. I think it's a cool look. And yet, this always just gives me just that teeny little hint of it because it looks like a paisley print silk tie that would be in your menswear, but translated to gold and diamonds. And yet, I'm going to give it away for $1 first caller because I want to see. Now, obviously, I can't give you $50 off, but it's $1. So that's it. We can do it and make it happen, and we can just hopefully get that one out the door. I hope. That's a really pretty stone with a lot of gorgeous color and clarity, and that's a little special, you know, exciting something, right? Something different and something special, and here's what it looks like on, just to make sure that you see the value. Is it okay, I'm just making sure I could fit that on my hand first. All right, so that one's, okay. Uh-oh. Well, I hear a phone call. Do we have a winner? Let's see. Tim, do you have this one? Who is it? We've got a winner. Oh my goodness. Well, we had only 3 people call. We got our caller and our winner. Who is it? Thank you so much. Okay, Mary's got it. Well done, Mary. All right, that one's gone. I can't show it anymore. I'm just teasing you at this point. Let's show you something else. Now, I do have a pink zircon that I guarantee you doesn't look like pink zircons you've seen before. Look at this. We got a lot of pink and reds. I've got this pink zircon, which is pinky golden lavender. I have this rubellite. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary in Texas got that one. Way to go on the quick draw there. And then look at that. That's our purple tourmaline. That's actually a copper-bearing stone as well. What do you think of that? Very important. We might do that a couple times now. I like buying jewelry for you, and that's the only way I can do it. You know, it's just, yeah, I have to pay for it, and then you guys, you know, you guys take advantage. But here we are looking at a stone that's been very popular of late. This is a tourmaline that has copper content. So yes, it's Paraíba because it's got enough of the purple to it as well. And it's going to be 112-5429. I've had a couple of you reach out recently and say, you know what, Lolo? I missed a couple of those Paraíbas that you had in the purple colors, and I saw the values, so can you hook me up with another? And the only answer left is this one. This is the one that was not presented the last 2 weeks or so, and we have 112-5429. It's our 1230. 12 carats 30. In a purple rubellite, really I would call it a rubellite most, but it's got a little bit more purple than it does red. So that's good because we can then call it Paraíba. If it's just pink, we can't call it Paraíba. Here we can. So take a look, 12 carats 30 in size, come on over, and it's got diamonds, what I call the, almost like it bookends it here with those really big diamonds first. And you've got 93 points in total here, but there's the really, really large diamond on each side. That's really kind of anchoring it, and then the pave goes from there. And that's going to also continue down the the shoulders of the ring also, but a really, really amazing clarity for a 12 karat stone. And I don't know about you, but I saw a 1 carat last night. I had a blue green. I had a 113 and a 166. That was on the show last night. My 1 carat 66 was 10 grand. What does that mean for a rarer 1230? Please, I beg of you, make a great guess. Because honestly, in my mind, if we just were to go simple math and we're looking at carat 66 that are 9,999, it means you should probably ask 10 times that for this stone because it's a 1230, except it's also more rare in the color. And then it's got the big diamond weight. So I'm thinking that should be the $1 million piece. But that's never going to work here. Because again, showing you collectibles, that stuff's for museums. Museums are out there, and that's their job. Museums exist so you can go look at rare, exotic, special things, whether it be jewelry or stamps or sculpture or artwork or whatever it is. Museums exist with the idea that you can look at something special, but we don't need to think about price tag. We exist so that we can bring those museum caliber pieces to you, but actually bring them to you at a value that allows you to afford them so you can get them at home and put them into your collection, whether you have an actual museum or not. Maybe you consider your jewelry box your museum. I think if you've been shopping here for any amount of time and you have some of the pieces from us, you have a museum. You have one, right? Because there are stones here like this one that are not even in museums, and that makes it special, and it's not $1 million. Let's run away from that price. Let's give it away right now. That is going to be, and it will sell, no question about it, because of the fact that this is one of the rare stones, and we know that and we understand that, and it's also going to be better and a price tag than some of our 2 and 3 carats have sold for in the past of the same material. And look at the size of that. No real, it's a purple, but it's almost got like a plum color to it, right? It doesn't look like amethyst at all. Doesn't look like purple sapphire. Doesn't look like scapolite. It's really specific and specialty, and it's not $24,999. That's my lowest. That's the TVON Valentine's Day. Let's get it out of here price tag. Collector's pieces still need to be affordable. It is my philosophy. It is my belief. It is what I've spent 24 years of my life doing. I have dedicated my entire adult life to offering museum level jewelry at prices everyone can afford. And that is something that I take a lot of pride in because you know what? Who else gets to do that? There are plenty of auctioneers out there that get to auction pieces. There's still millions and millions of dollars. And not everybody has the access to that. Here's how we do this. Instead of even 25 or 20 or 15,000, which by the way is about the price of a 2 carat blue green Paraíba, and we see them go out the door all the time at that price tag, you're actually getting a better value than that. And there's really very little that can compare in value. And obviously we strike some chords with our values on tanzanite. We do our yellow diamond values. This is significant, especially when it's not even $10,000 or $99.99. Come on over and let's get somebody the purple Paraíba of a lifetime, a really, really, truly rare private collection. No doubt about it. Of course it is. Where else do you get stones like that? You don't get them at the trade shows. You don't get them from, you know, the random dealers downtown. This is from a private collection that goes way back several decades ago, and we're going to make it $8,888. Yes. Okay, Anna?
She recently started shopping with us.
Okay. Right. Is she? Very nice. Anna from where? Thank you. Hi, Anna in Georgia. Well, welcome. First of all, she's a newer shopper with us, but she's already receiving her pieces. And she says, is it all tanzanites that she's been receiving? And she's very, very, very pleased. Do they look better than they did on TV? Because did she mention anything like that? Because that's usually what we hear on the Blue Wings. Thank you, Anna in Georgia. Thank you so much. Well, I'm glad you are. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Perfect. All right. Well, you guys know how to reach me. Very accessible. If you don't do the social media thing, I get it. I don't either, but I am accessible through there. I don't participate in it, but you can always email me. So, Anna, I will look for your email. Thank you so much. And it's if anybody else needs it, it's laurenblairtv@gmail.com. So, my name, tv@gmail.com. All right. I get hundreds of emails a day, but I really try to get back to everyone usually within about 10 minutes or so, usually, unless I'm in the car, and which is most of my life. But I try to get back to you guys in a timely manner. But anyway, thank you so much, Anna. Thank you. She's been shopping with us just for a short amount of time, but again, has found kind of the, some people talk about the fountain of youth. This really is the mecca of values for fine jewelry. It really is. So Anna, welcome into our house and to our family. And thank you so much. And happy Valentine's Day to you as well. I'm glad you're with us tonight. And again, she started off like so many do with tanzanites, and really probably, you know, that's what I love about the tanzanite is that, you know, it's one of those things, and we can just chit chat, right? We're just, you know, just folks hanging out on Valentine's night, right? So we'll just chit chat. We're not concerned with, you know, too much of timing here. But I will say that that's how most people start. And I think it's because most people already have tanzanite, or you're very familiar with it at this point. You've seen it everywhere. And so you really, it's easy to see the difference, right? Because if you're not adept at seeing Burma rubies just everywhere, it's tough to really see the difference. But I think because you see all the TV shows out there, you're in the jewelry stores, and yet everybody's got tanzanite at this point, but it never looks like our blue wing. And of course, it's been one of my greatest honors. I wouldn't say the greatest, but one of my greatest honors to have blue wing block Ds and you know, bring them to you and debut them to you, and now being ready to send them all out and out the door. So that's $88.88 if you'd like that purple Paraiba. And then what else do we have? I thought we'd do something, I don't know, maybe just an auction. We do have something in blue wing tonight, by the way. So speaking of Anna and her rave review of our tanzanite, I thought I'd bring you something a little different. And even though we've seen tanzanite of all varieties, we don't often see them upgraded with the diamonds like this. And this is a true upgrade in your diamonds, because instead of white diamonds, and I've had literally tens of thousands of pieces in blue wing block D with white diamonds, I've only had maybe a dozen ever with yellow diamonds. So a little later tonight, and I know that we only have 2 hours left, so it can't be that much later, but a little bit later tonight, we're going to see this blue wing. And we're going to have this blue wing flanked by two incredible yellow diamonds. They're both brilliant cut pear shapes that are also going to be 40 points total weight, 20 points each. This is the 3-stone style that is always the peak of the design house world. When you have important stones, you set them in this way. So that's coming up. So I just want to mention that for our tanzanite lovers, or if you're yet to jump in on the tanzanites, but you want to follow everybody's lead here and start there, it's a great idea to do so. Let me show you this heart-shaped necklace, though. This one's awfully fun. And it's going to be our heart-shaped pendant with chain. So if I show you the chain, that's because it comes with. So just like to make sure that you know that's coming with the piece. But it's item number 1127234. And again, welcome on into our big Friday night. And this is going to be our final 2 hours here. And then we're back. I'm back with you in the morning. So we do that quick turnaround. But I hope we can treat you to something on this Valentine's Day. And hope you can take advantage of the sale that we're giving you an extra $50 off. Just to really sweeten the deals for you. And 7234 is platinum and 18 karat gold. And you've got the really special, it's going to be the platinum chain with the 18 karat gold for the pendant. And you do have this array of the champagne diamonds, and I bet you there's probably some champagne being popped all around the world today, what I would imagine with Valentine's Day. But this is, again, a little bit longer lasting, and a carat 40 in your total diamond weight here with the white diamonds around it. Great finishing on the inside, so it props it up. You can use any of those openings as bails. So this is really where you get a lot of it's almost like poetic license in the way you wear your jewelry here, because you can obviously put your chain and utilize 1 bail, 2 bail, 3 bail. It's top, bottom. You could wear it upside down if you want to, although that seems like that'd be bad luck. But I think that what you're probably going to consider doing are 2 options. Do you want to wear the heart straight on, evenly like this? Or if you were just utilize 2 of the bails up in the corner, you can wear it more at an angle. So a lot of options. If you wanted to run your chain right through the middle, you could. If you want to take this chain off and use the diamonds by the yard, you can do that too. It just allows you a lot of freedom in the way you're going to wear it and what you pair it up with. And it's not going to be $39.99 tonight. It's Valentine's Day. It's a heart-shaped necklace. And this is the time you need to get one, because it's on sale and I only have one. And here's what it looks like from a distance away, because that's going to have about a ½ an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline coming up next. Why not? It's just a great way to see what it's all about from a distance away, like you see there, just to give you an idea of that size. And then we'll go right back up on close and show it to you this way and get you that huge value right now for only $1,900. You know what? Let's skip it. Not 19. 18, 17, 16, nah. Got to move some jewelry tonight, right? We can do it. I know we can. And I think we're going to make this one, you know what, sweeten the deal even more so. $14.99 if you'd like to get it for a carat 40 overall in diamonds, and they're all the big diamonds. It's not 140 stones. And I say that because that would be 1-pointers. Usually diamond pieces are made with 1-point diamonds at best. So if you had 140, they'd be 1-pointers. Well, look how big they are. They're big. They're not 140 stones there. You've got the beautiful champagnes. You've got the incredible white diamonds. The contrast is everything, yet it's still a very wearable designer piece. And we're throwing in a platinum chain that's 18 inches and fully adjustable. And I don't mean adjustable like 16, 17, 18. I mean adjustable to that exact length you need because it's a sliding bar. So it's just really easy. You can cinch it in, make it as short as you'd like, get a little longer. You can really fine tune the adjusting to your chain. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. And what do you say we put up some really important Savorites in an earring? I don't have many Savorite earrings ever to show you. This is one of those beautiful bright green stones, but rarer than even an emerald, at least when they're gem quality. And this certainly is with this gorgeous garnet, which have fingerprints. It's going to be 90 points in the Asher cuts. Savorites, they're bright open color. You can wear them any which way you want because they got the diamonds around 2 of the 4 sides. So you can make this your piece, kind of a really, that's how I want this one to sit. And just so you can see kind of propped up a little bit how they're going to look to the eye when you see them on. Of course, it's a stud, but better because they have the diamonds 2 ways around, and those are some of the brightest greens you can get. Most Savorites don't look like this, so they're very high-end Savorites. And all Savorites are rare, but they're not all high-end, okay? So let's make that clear. It's a rare stone in general, but most of them are very included. Can you imagine that stone, which you're seeing the gleam of the Asher, and yet usually they have all kinds of little inclusions? Not here. This one's going to be 1126774. We have about 5 minutes to the top of the hour, and we'll do a little special top of the hour surprise. And we got wheels, and we've got discounts, and we've got opals, and we've got aquas, and we've got everything you could ask for. If there's anything in jewelry you want to see, you can pick up the phone, dial in, and tell me what you want to see on the show and what you want to get the discount on tonight. So that's where, again, options are yours. But let's make this a 0 to start $100 increment auction. That way we can get you all involved, and we can make it happen with the white, yellow, or rose gold as well. So you're going to really customize it how you wish. But it's a stud, and it's a great way to do an exotic, rare green stone as a stud, but with the 2 rows in the diamonds, and the post is at the top. I don't need both, I just need one. The post is right where the diamonds intersect. So it's at the top corner because they're really designed to be worn like this. And it's a little more elevated than a stud because it's got diamonds, and it's a little more, you know, shifted to that way that it's actually going to be angled for you. And let me pop one on for you, and Jason, go ahead. Star ruby, sure. We'll bring that back out. Here are the earrings real quick on, just so you can see what those Savorites look like from a distance. There they are, gleaming and glowing as they should, and not oversized. Let's go back to the wheel, take another look. No open on those. We can move along. No Savorite lovers, no problem. Let's show the Star Ruby again. We've got a Star Ruby. This is just one of the best. And Jason, I knew it might be an interesting Valentine's Day when this stuck around at that price tag. I got a $59.99 ring. Here's the Star Ruby we saw earlier. Look at that incredibly defined star. The Savorites we will skip. We don't need to do Savorites tonight, but look at how beautiful that is from the inside. And what they do is they don't polish the back of a cabochon. They usually leave it more of a rough, tumbled cut, and so you see that there. So it may not look as glossy as the top portion of the cabochon does where it's polished, but you still have that important stone, that great look, and it's $13.99, by the way. Yes. Oh, no, we are going to do the Savorites. All right. Well, we have one bidder and $100, so we'll bring them back for you as well, and then we're going to need some more callers, and we'll get it wrapped up by the time the top of the hour rolls around, so you won't have to wait too long. And Jason, did they see that on the hand, or do they want to see that again? Let's show it on. You got it? Oh, never mind. It's gone. All right, so let's show the Savorites again. Here they are. Yeah. Okay, so we're at $100. So they're back. And Andy's got $100, and that's all we have so far. So certainly a nice value, and I think with what we've seen tonight, it's going to be a really, really good night to participate in an auction. How much? 200? 300? You got it. All right, 300, 3 bidders so far. And it's going to be a good night to participate in auctions. You're not going to have a lot of competition because everyone's out at dinner, right? You and I are here, and everyone else might be doing something else. So this is where we get really, really interesting auctions. And why not, right? We are at 3. We're looking for $400. We got 4 now. Thank you so much. And you do have the Star Ruby, Jason, on that one? Star Ruby, you got it? Oh, never mind. That one is still available. All right, Star Ruby's here if you want it. And we have a $400 bid and only 3 current bidders. Well, actually 2 now, but we had 3, and now this is it. So last call on the Savorite earrings. We have shown you a ton of jewelry. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. We'll help you out with those. And, $400 and going once. Anybody else? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I should have skipped it. Should have skipped the auction. Should have skipped the whole moment. Here we go. We had that open. It came on in. Now we're here ready to go, and we only have $400. Savorites are extremely rare, and I know that we are always showing you rare, so that gets a bit redundant, doesn't it, to hear about rarity, rarity, rarity. Do you ever get tired of hearing that? I don't, because I love rare jewelry. I think that jewelry is something that right now most of it's plastic and lab grown. So it's still like, again, we're kind of like into that lost art almost of jewelry, where it's still about natural gems here. It's still about fine diamonds. It's still about precious metals, and no platings, no nothing, no mystery metals. It's all about the rare of the rare, but this is one of the rarest garnets out there. It's on par with your Demontoy garnets and those really, really impressive pieces that we see. But here we are with a $400 bid. Now, you don't have the original price up here. The original price is $19.99. So what you should be paying here tonight is $2,000. I've got $400 and we have one bidder left. Cannot even imagine why or how we could only be, but again, maybe because it's Valentine's, right? I get that. So let's take a look. It's a good night. And I'll be doing a lot of auctions tonight. Why not? Yes. What's that? Yeah, do you want it? Okay, Star Ruby is gone. Congratulations. $500 we just got. Thank you. A new bidder has just jumped in. Let's give it 2 minutes. We got 1 minute till the top of the hour, so we better give it 2 minutes. And that's going to be it. Was it the big ruby? Was it the $1 million ruby? Was that it? Was it the purple powder, even the 12 karat 30? Who knows? But something has gone really awry. So here we go. And hey, everybody, thanks for checking in. Who else is checking in with us? Hi, Renee. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was futuristic, I would say indeed. Yes, it sure was. Hey, Suzanne. Thanks. Oh, Suzanne, you're so kind. Suzanne, that's really sweet of you to say. Wow. That's very kind. Thank you. Hey, Eugene. Hey, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's see who else is checking in with us as we are in our last minute 25. Thank you so much. Isn't this cool? Thank you so much. Hey, Deborah. Oh, Deborah, thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Joe. Thanks, Debs. Aw, you guys are the best. That is so cute. Peanut actually went for Valentine, so Peanut's my Valentine. And, well, okay. She's one. She's one Valentine. You can have more than one, by the way. You can. I've checked. I checked with Cupid this morning. You can absolutely, you are authorized to have more than one Valentine. But Debs and Joe sent me the cutest little cute doggy on a beach photo. and Peanut got to go on her Valentine's Day shopping spree. She went to her favorite clothing store and she had 20 minutes to pick out everything she could grab, and she did. So she was a happy camper today. So that's how Peanut celebrated. Again, that's how you and I want to celebrate, right? A shopping spree. We've got a jewelry shopping spree here. Take a look. 30 seconds left. That is, yep, she got, how many things did she get? She got a lot. She got a lot. She got some sweaters and some coats and some jackets and some hoodies and, you know, just an outfit for every occasion. She like her mama. She don't like to wear things twice. She's like mama. Yep, I wonder where she got it. I don't know. But we have 500. Do we have 6, anybody? Anybody want to go $600? Hi, Jess, are you at 5 or 6? Or something else? Could be on something else. All right, sounds like do we have 6? You got it? Sold. Congratulations with that. It's the top of the hour. Well, I bet you we might be welcoming in some new shoppers here in the last minute or so. Want to welcome you to our Valentine's Day special here at TVON. It's Friday. Fridays are always special, aren't they? It's Friday. Don't we love Friday? TGIF. Well, this is our special Valentine's Day, kickoff to President's Day weekend. I mean, it's a long weekend. It's a holiday weekend. We got Club TVON. We got it all. So if you haven't found something yet to celebrate, I'll help you. So this is where, again, it is all a day of celebration of jewelry. We're giving you $50 off. Why not? It's really about the values I'm giving, though. I've got so much brand new. We've got the wheels coming up. That's going to be opal and also aquas. So I got the opal aquas separate, of course, but we've got the best opals, the best aquas coming up on discount wheels. We've got a lot of beautiful pieces coming up. Heart-shaped jewelry has already been here. I've got a few more, although we have shown you the champagne heart pendant. We have shown you the 2 ruby heart shapes, although they haven't been presented in full. And then we also had the heart shape earlier in the yellow sapphire, which is still here. So it's not too late. For those of you going, why would I buy a heart shape now? Love is for every day. So we're just thrilled to bring you the discounts today and the sale, the extra sale. And if there's anything I can bring out for you, show you, bring out from a vault, we love your requests so much. So let me know if there's anything that I can go find for you, bring out anything at all. Treat yourself on on this Valentine's Day evening. Valentine's night. Let's take a look at our trio coming up. Tony, is this the ring you love so much? The Swan. By the way, the Trillion. Speaking of what we love so far, the Trillion Tanzanite is still here. And happy Valentine's Day to Joe and Debs and who else? Denise and Renee and Tracy and who else has checked in? Kirsten and I've had so many. Oh, Suzanne, thank you again, Suzanne, for your kind words. Mwah, that's so sweet of you. Let's take a look at what we have coming up. This is a swan. It's a swan in jewelry. So elegant, isn't it? Oh, it looks almost like a swan, but it could be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I don't know. It could be. It could be. It's just, it's elegant. It's beautiful. And it's, there's something whimsical, but whimsical without being juvenile, because I love whimsical, but I do not love whimsical that becomes juvenile. It's again, sometimes it's a fine line to walk, but here's our blue sapphire and here is our cat's eye. Oh, and what a beautiful, that may be the best cat's eye we've ever seen. Take a look at that. Oh my goodness. Well, now we're talking. We have got cat's eye, which is in platinum. We have the 18 karat gold swan, all mirror finished 18 karat gold on that one. And then we also have, sure enough, that's platinum as well, in the sapphire. That's our blue sapphire. And thank you again on those Savorite earrings. Congratulations there. Well done. We've got ruby heart shapes coming up. Yes, go ahead. Stephen in Tennessee. Well, welcome on into TVON. So Stephen's a first time shopper tonight, huh? Love that. Well, welcome, Stephen. We've had a couple already. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to Anna. Anna was shopping in Georgia. She's a new-ish shopper. She was so excited about her new arrivals. So come in and join the family. Why not? And if you are already a big part of what we do, well, we thank you so much. Gosh, it's all because of you. We can't have new folks shopping if it weren't for all the veteran shoppers who've been shopping here for some of you for nearly a decade. So thank you to one and all. We just appreciate you guys. I mean, your business is, is really valuable to us and really important to me. And I got to say that we're proud that we can just expand for you and bring some of our jewelry to even more of you folks across the country. So it's a thrill to have you. But if you like a wheel like this and you found a one of a kind already up here that you enjoy, well, come on in on the phone lines. That is the challenging part, is that really it's a bit of a, it takes a little bit of an aggressive shopper here because we have so many one of a kinds. You always want to dial on the early side. Anything you want on this wheel is all going to be the same price, and they're $9.99 a piece. So, and we'll take $50. You know what? Hold on. It's the top of the hour. Let's make sure we can do better. And I know $9.99 comes down to $9.49. You're going to take $50 off every single purchase. By the way, that's also not going to be per order. Sometimes different stores and retailers do that where it's, oh, put everything in one cart and then you get $50 off your order, or you get like $10 off or something. This is $50 off each individual item. And there are going to be, as there already have been, affordable items. So again, there's a lot to save money on, but again, it's every single item. So it's a day where you could really stock up. You could get a couple things. Why not treat yourself? This is a wheel that primarily, you may actually even take more than one piece off this wheel, no doubt, because of the fact that there are such exotics here, such very much, it's very diverse of what's on here. But again, all in really high end, either platinum or gold, 18K or more platinum, and they're exotic stones as well in the case of the sapphire and the cat's eye. And I've got the carat weights here. It's a 51-point oval blue with 6 points in diamonds. There's a diamond weight here of just diamond accent in the one, it's a 1-point diamond in the eye, and then you've got the cat's eye, which is a 71-point round with 20 points in diamonds. So I think the cat's eye is going to go first, especially if they're not $888 or $777 or $699. We just took a $999 designer wheel and said, for the fun of it, let's make sure everything goes. Everything we show you for the rest of the night, we only have 2 hours left and that's it, so it's not a lot of time. But we are going to make this even better than $699, and yes, they are still $50 off. Wherever the final low is that I end up, which is already really, really, really low, but it's not going to be $699 a piece. We're making them $599. They have to stay as is in the gold or platinum that they're in. But other than that, sizing, shipping for free, and they're really $549, but they're all one of a kinds. So it's go time, and I'll give them 30 seconds. And then we'll try them on as you ask for them, because obviously all three are going to go. We're just not sure which one's going to who. So we will soon find out together. But that is, again, this is maybe the rarest of them all, because that's a platinum piece. Yes. Is that the one you want, the cat's eye? Cat's eye chrysoberyl, swan. Which one? Okay, the swan is gone, and look at this on the hand real quick, because it is 18 karat solid yellow. It has that 1-point diamond as the eye. It kind of gives you this V-like shape, which reminds us of the Wonder Ring, and yet this big, beautiful art kind of look here. So Jess has that one. That one's going to be 5904. Now we have two left, either the cat's eye or the sapphire, both in platinum. Jason, do you have a favorite on that wheel? 549 a piece for each. Yeah. Oh, good. Thank you so much. Enjoy that one. Okay, and then we also have, again, more tanzanite is on the way, and the gold quartz from earlier is here. And we have purple Paraiba men's emerald ring. Those are some of what are here. Don't forget about the ruby bracelet I'm wearing, the ultimate line bracelet style with 4 rows of rubies and diamonds. And then here we go, cat's eye or sapphire. We're not leaving them here for $549. Not leaving them. Which one would you like, Andy? With the blue sapphire going on the hand here, it's gone already, but it's item number 5981. There it is on the hand, and that's platinum. 51 points sapphire, 6 points in diamonds. That is sold, and then we have one left. And then there was one, and I thought it would be the first to go. One of the most beautifully defined cat's eye chatoyant effects you'll ever see in a cat's eye chrysoberyl. Pronounced chrysoberyl, and it's going to be 71 points in the chrysoberyl. It's a round, and that is truly defined vertical cat's eye. Love it. So that one's going to be $549 at checkout. Congratulations if you get it. And then we'll keep on moving. We do have an aqua and a bridge. I have our all-time most incredible yellow diamond that we do. And I don't mean necessarily the biggest size. I mean a 1 carat, but something about this ring. Just my favorite all-time to present. It's the first time we ever brought a yellow diamond on this stage. Was in this mounting. And I know it's out of focus and it still looks fantastic because that's just a preview, a little, that's what's coming up later. So a little tease on that one. And then we have that big tanzanite deal. Plus we have ruby. I've got the $1 million ruby that's unheated and they got its look-alike. And it's not $1 million, but a look-alike. And I think my favorite piece that's new tonight, besides the tanzanite that we'll see in a little bit, probably is this Asher cut kunzite. Are we really going to keep the chrysoberyl? 112-6855. It's platinum. It's a 71 point, and it's a round, and it's perfect. And that's Mother Nature's really exotic, very unusual stone, but with those 20 points in diamonds all the way around it. All right, that's here. All right, I'll keep it. And then here it is. Yep, please sign me up for this one. I already have a kunzite. I bought one piece for myself here. One. I've bought a lot of gifts. I buy a lot of gifts. I buy jewelry here for gifting. I don't usually buy things for myself because the pieces I love just go. They just go. But this is a stone that actually, when I was about 2 months into my tenure here, so it was 8 years ago, I bought a kunzite. And I bought it for a special event that I was really, it was a very important event. And I really wanted to just look and feel my best, and the kunzite happened to match the outfit. So I bought one. And I got to tell you, I kind of wish I would have waited because there's been, in this 8 years, there has been an entirely different collection of kunzite. I love my stone. It's very rich. It's very saturated, but it looks nothing like this Asher cut we have here that's a 15 karat 91. It's item number 7646. It is a stunner of an Asher cut in the most neon, just, I don't usually use this word, but I think it's just delicious. It looks like the most juicy, bright blues and purples mixed in with these intense pink colors. And it's a 15 karat 19. It really is. It's a big time stone. And then it's still got the big diamonds around the sides, which are all the round brilliant 78 points there. 6 stones, all exactly matched, just perfection. Even, balanced, beautiful. We've got one. It's in the white gold. You can change it if you want. How about we take the brand new piece, and I know, forgive that our wheel is a little off kilter, I know. I've been trying to fix it, but you know, there's only so much I can do. Take a look at this on the hand though. This is the one that is just, look at that. Big ring, yes. But look how it's balanced with those diamonds acting as bookends on the side. It's gonna stay level and even on the hand. This one's about 4 sizes too big for me. It doesn't matter. It still can stay bookended because of the way the diamonds are set there side to side. And you have this really gorgeous, gorgeous stone, and yet it is stunning with a capital S. And we're gonna blow it out. $79.99 should be. Look at that perfection. Even the designer prongs in the corners. And yet it's not $79. This is a sale show. It is a sale show. You get everything no matter how exotic or rare or special it is. It's going on a must-go price tag, plus then just to make sure there's that extra additional, you're getting $50 off everything you shop for today. So this is an important style to get. We're gonna make it even better, and it will go because you're looking at the best. And for any time that an Asher or an emerald cut can give you that saturation level that stays so true through and through the stone all the way to the center. That tells you a lot about that stone and its color. It's $2,999 instead. So a big 15 carater, that comes down to a price tag on the per carat level you would not expect. It's about $90 a carat for a kunzite. Even when you're getting, it needs to be said, those diamonds are 13 points a piece. So they're very, very large, round, brilliant VS diamonds you have all the way on the sides. And it's only $29.49 at checkout. Did our cat's eye stick around? Goodness gracious, that I wouldn't have expected. So cat's eye chrysoberyl is still here. So is the scapolite we had earlier. If you like a $5.99 deal, I will remind you we started the show with an all diamond ring in platinum that's 30 points in diamonds. This is also $5.99. If you'd like to get that one, it'll really be $5.49. So if you want all straight up diamonds. Then we have the opal wheel is coming out to play. And we're not going to wait that much longer till we bring out the big tanzanite oval with the 3-stone style. Yellow diamonds around a tanzanite, which are just quite the match. And then this necklace, this feels very special. And I've never had anything quite like it, except when we do our dangling diamonds by the yard. A lot of you love that look. Look at this though. It feels more like a collar style. And then it actually, look at this. This is all not just one solid piece. Instead, it actually has hinged links here that allow it to move. So it's really what that feels like is, you know, everyone's neck shape is going to be a little bit different. So whether you have needed a little more narrow, a little bit wider, that is actually going to be what I love about this. Usually we see more stationary styles like this where it just stays in one spot and it can't always kind of ergonomically fit to the neckline. This one's going to have that great movement to it, and those are tremendous diamonds. Seriously guys, I think we need to double check this. Platinum solid all the way through. It's a full necklace, kind of a collar style. Let me try to drape it. I know without, you know, this is going to be one of those that I just want to show you here so you can see how that's going to work. It looks like it's one solid piece. That movement and hinging is amazing. These are massive diamonds. Bezel set. And yet it says 35 points in diamonds. I'm not sure that I'm agreeing because that stone right there, this is what bezels do though. Bezels can look a lot bigger than they weigh. So it makes those diamonds look a lot larger. And then you see there how it just can be a little more upright or a little bit wider and in its stance. And then you've got all these beautiful bezel set diamonds. You've got graduated styles here. These two here at the center point are tremendous. And then this is all on a diamond cut link chain that's got these spherical styles to it. So they all look like diamonds, but without having that really dressy factor. Then you have the length on it, well, wouldn't you know it? I'm going to measure it real quick and give you a rough estimate there because it should be about 18, but got to double check that. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be 18 inches in length. While we're over here, I will try it on the neckline so you can get an idea of what it's all about. So you can kind of see the size. It's definitely not a small piece, that's for sure. And then that's what it looks like against the neckline. So you can really check that out and get an idea. Now, it's not going to sit up there. That would be a 13-inch length. This is a 18-inch, so it's going to sit down here. So here it is. It's going to be a great value. It's a one only, and it stays in platinum, of course, and should be $79.99. I got a better value. It's $75.91. It's going to be our multi-diamond. Again, you've got the 8 diamonds on the sides, and you've got the 2 centered up, so 10 diamonds in total. And just big, big, beautiful links, these beautiful mirror finish links of platinum with the chain, which is all diamond cut. And this one's not going to be $79.99 or $75.99. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. Stays in the white metal platinum, so it'll go with your white golds and your sterling silvers and all your rhodiums and all of that. But a look that it really looks a lot more than 35 points in diamonds. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually is. We're going to take it down for one caller. This is, again, why you need to be on the phone lines quickly, because pieces like this never, ever stick around. They just do not. They cannot because they're just too highly valued, and yet we blow them out. So instead of half off, I'm not sure if 3,800 is going to do it tonight. It is Valentine's night. We're going to make it better. Then 3, then 2, then $19.99. It's an entire platinum necklace, and I wish you could feel it. It's got some serious weight to it. It definitely does. It's not a tiny piece. Let's go up close as well, because I don't want to, cheat you out of an up close look to see those larger diamonds. Does that not look like a 35-point diamond all in the center right there? And then you've got that movement, but they're all set, so they're all going to stay face up. Not a single one of them is going to flip or turn as you put it on. They stay level, they sit where they need to sit, and it's not going to be 19, 18, 17. We got to move some jewelry. And trust me, this is the night everyone's going to be talking about for a long, long time to come because of these values. It's not 17, 16, 15, solid platinum. This is a lot going on. I'm going to zoom back just a little bit so you can see more of the necklace up close all at one time, but it will not be $1,599. What on earth has happened to our platinum market here? In that we really do take whatever's happening in the gold, the metal market, the platinum market, it just does not matter. We throw it out the window and say, no, our viewers need values no matter what happens with the markets. And you know what? I'm going to make this $1,499, and that's going to be a very distant memory. $1,449 at checkout to get one caller. The platinum piece, look at that. Don't tell me it doesn't look like those don't have diamonds all through the link chain there. And the big diamonds you have, again, 4 on each side, 2 centered up. Always going to be centered, always stays centered on the neckline. It's never going to rotate or turn. And someone's taking it for $1,449. That's a big value. Big value there at $1,449. Just let me know if you'd like it because it's only one. And then we'll move on. That's a platinum piece to live in, and yet beautiful, just like one of those completer pieces because it fills in every neckline so well when you have that little bit of that V shape. That V shape, which of course is going to be more curved when you see it on the neckline. We'll show it again on the hand here so you can see the drape that it has, the beautiful symmetry it has, the way that's going to be with that. Look at those diamond cut chain details. It's so pretty. And it's only $1,449 for one caller. In solid platinum. That's incredible. And then don't forget about the kunzite that we just had. This one's gone. And here's the kunzite one more time on the hand as well. Just had to show that again. Forgive that it's too big. We're going to size it for you. That's why we do that, so that it can be ready to wear when it arrives. But there it is. Stunning, stunning kunzite, $29.99 or really $29.49. And then let's get to it. We've got the bottom of the hour coming up in about 10 minutes, so we'll do something special for that. Here's the kunzite up close one more time. Someone has got to have the best kunzite. I mean, honestly, most people, I don't think anyone would ever guess. People in the business, people in the industry, I don't think anyone would guess kunzite on that just because it's so saturated, so rich, so dark. Congratulations on that necklace. Well done there. And then we do have a new and very large emerald cut green tourmaline to show you as well. So there's just some really big buys here. And then we've got the big opal coming up. Now, most of my opals are in rings. I do have a necklace, and it's one only, and it's also brand new. And if anybody's thinking brand new, oh, no, thank you. Guys, we're taking the prices down to crazy lows. I don't care how new it is or how fresh it is. This is going to be one of those inexplicable deals, 112-7616. Lightning Ridge. Look at that. Black opal. It's fantastic. Everyone gets confused because you think it's got to be those deeper, darker, kind of like blue base to be a black opal. It doesn't need to be. This is a black opal out of Lightning Ridge. It's platinum, and it's 18K, and it's yet going to be one of the prettiest pendants I've ever seen us do in opal. And that stone, it is a 354 on its own. So you've got a nice big size to the 3.5 carat, but then it just, let me show you the back. Wowza. A little bit of host rock on the back. Other than that, double-sided colors all the way through. What about the rainbow colors reflecting on the inside of that metal? And then you have the front at its worst. This is the worst it'll ever look. All those colors get better, darker, more intense when you see it simply lowering the light. I just tried, and I'm going to burn my hand, but look at how beautiful that is. Look at that deeper, darker color. Well, it doesn't need all these hot spotlights. We've got a 354 with 81 points in diamonds, including the big pear shape that is up top in that bezel of the bail, and then more rounds around that. It comes with the chain. The chain is a popcorn. I'm not a big fan of that term, but number one, because I'm one of the weirdos that doesn't like popcorn. I don't eat popcorn. I don't like popcorn. I don't even really enjoy the smell of it. I'm just weird that way. But this is a chain that's known as the popcorn link chain, but think of it like a textured snake chain. It's got a little bit of, it's a rounded type of chain, but it's got an interesting texture to it, and it still looks diamond cut. Well, yeah, it is. And then you've got this beautiful opal. The whole length is going to be, and it's an adjustable chain, so it's 18 inches maximum. It's going to be shortened as you like it. And then here it is where, let's see, yeah, we've got an inch and a quarter, inch and an eighth, probably top to bottom. And then we'll take it on over to the neckline for you as well. The whole finished piece is coming your way, and that chain is really very much adjusted now. So let me zoom it. Let me do something different here so you can see, because I don't want to see all that chain. All right, back to it we'll go. Now that we've got that situated, but there it is from a distance away, and there we go. A little bit darker light there, so you can really see now it's a lot of orange coming through, a lot of purples, reds. I mean, it's every color of the rainbow is there. Take a look at that from a distance, and then we'll take it back up close. We're going to make this easy. And then we have the opal wheel coming up, which is all magnificent, brand new Lightning Ridge black opals in rings. So we've got 4 of those to choose from. And if you're with me last night and you couldn't get one, we've got new ones coming up tonight. And here we go. With a better value than $79.99 for that opal, I would pay $8,000 all day long. And I'm in the industry. I'm in the biz. That's just one of the strongest black opals you're going to see. And again, look no further than the back, even though that's only something probably you're going to notice, but the way those colors are reflecting onto the mirror-like design on the inside of that platinum, that's telling you something about this stone. Through and through, all natural, not even going to be, I don't know, $4,000 is half off. That's a lot of money that you're saving there. See that chain? 18 inches, but adjustable. That's a lot of 18 karat gold in that chain too. And you see how they match, so you can always mix and match your platinum and your white gold. There's not going to be a visible difference to that. And yet we're going to do better than 4, better than 3, better than 29. When we know opals as well as we do, especially when we only really bring out the best, there are so many of you that really are now acquainted with the values and what they should be. And you're aware of where stones like this ordinarily go in the real world. To be under 3,000 is nothing short of a miracle. We're going to take it even lower than 29 or 28, 27. How about this? $26.99 plus your extra discount. And that will be for one lucky caller. Opal, one of the most fascinating. I think when it comes to the phenomena, it always is the most fascinating because it never ever looks the same way twice. You can own your opal for years, and every time you see it in the mirror, you're going to see different looks, different colors, different patterns to it. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Warren. You guys are watching together tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Oh, I will show it. It's actually it is an emerald cut, actually. We'll show the pink zircon I flashed. Had a round last night. Oh, was that beautiful? We're going to see a totally different color in pink zircon, and this is for Warren and Leslie. And then we'll get to our opal wheel. I promise. We got 4 black opals in rings that are going to be very affordable tonight, but that one's got to go first. And I think that is one of the most clever bails, to have that nice big stone as your bail. Fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. Just the darker it gets, the more the colors just become pronounced. They really do. They scream out at you, and it's tough to just stop staring at the cool patterns. Even the backdrop color tends to change. Sometimes it's more green backdrop colors, then it's more blues or purples or reds or goldens. It's so impressive. And let's show you that zircon. It's my personal favorite, because I think that this, it is very reminiscent to me of almost like what we would see in a really incredible padparasha. Yeah, this is just, it's not something we usually see. And I know we have a number of pink zircons here. We certainly do. We have a lot of pink zircons, and they're lovely, and they're usually very bright. Well, take a look at item number 112-6296. This is just the ultimate, because it's actually got a little bit more going on than just pink. It's not going to just be a pink color. It's got lavenders, and it has golden colors. And I apologize that it looks like it's fingerprinted from the inside. And so I'm really trying to get back there. I just don't have the tools to do it. But look how pretty. It's morphing a little bit like the opal did. Not maybe as many colors, but I'm seeing distinctive pinks, peach tones, and golden tones, and purple tones all together in one fabulous, we're calling it pink, but it obviously is so much more. Beautiful stone, shape, cut, size. 6 carats 90 is your total gem weight of just the center. It's all in 18 karat gold. Suddenly you know that's when we know we have an important stone, when we had to elevate the gold that it's in to 18 karat gold. And then it has 54 points. And this is a designer mounting, because there is first a stack of the baguettes. You get the 3 baguettes on each side, so 6 in total there, and then the round brilliants keep on going, and a 690. Tell me this isn't precious. Beautiful, rare, different, designer, exotic. It's got all the bases covered that you could ever wish, want, or hope for in an exotic stone. And out of all the pink zircons I have shown and sold and offered, I have literally sold thousands of them. Thousands. They were only discovered, by the way, in 2020. And for those of you that are newer with us, we were here. And while everyone was shutting down, we were here. We were here all the way through 2020 and 2021. And one of the greatest parts of that weird era was that we had pink zircons, brand new arrivals. We got them in one by one. We would literally get a stone in, make it, whip it up into some jewelry, and then send it out the same day. It was just like this rapid fire, one of a kind moment with these stones as they were discovered only in 2020 in this mine in Ceylon. And it's going to be a great value for this specialty stone. It looks precious, and it is. It looks valuable, and it is. You would not be able to put a price tag on this anywhere else in the world. It looks like a sapphire with multiple colors. You know what it almost reminds me of too are diamonds that I've seen. Granted, I've not had a 7-carat pink diamond on this show, but I have had them in real life. I work in jewelry far beyond just the television airwaves here at TVON. I have been obviously had opportunities to work in auctions and, you know, be a guest auctioneer at some auctions at certain events and things. And I've actually auctioned a diamond that was about this size in a pink. And this reminds me a lot because it's double refractive. So that's where it's getting its diamond-like properties, very much like those brightness, the bright multitude of colors you're seeing. First color gets it. It's no longer $12,999. Every time it shifts in movement, it gives you different colors. It's not going to be, and it's 18 karat solid white gold. So you get that upgrade, you get that basket work, you get that finishing, you get that beauty, the double prongs in the corners. Here it is on the hand. It feels important. It looks important. But for as much as it looks and feels important, there is nothing else in this world of TVON that we can duplicate anything like that. And you are not going to spend even $12 or even $10 or even $9,000. And that is just precious material. Everybody would think that's a diamond. Some exotic, beautiful melange of colors in a diamond. And it's not even $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. This is a Valentine's night to treat yourself for sure. And when you have values the way I'm bringing them down, it is go time. Hey, Diana, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. You guys are just, my goodness, we're just so lucky to have you with us. And thank you all so much for your kindness. Appreciate that. Thanks, Diana. Happy Valentine's to you. Let's make this better than 7,000. Who wants it? I'm going to just drop it again, and not like a $1,000 drop like I've been doing to make it lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. We're going to make it even better for you. First caller gets it. It's not even going to be 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, or 3. I'm going to make this one $29.99, extra $50 off. Keep in mind, there is only one, and that opal necklace we just brought out before this, still available if you'd like it. And then we'll get to the opal wheel. And we have a tanzanite moment coming in the show. Sure do. A big tanzanite moment. Make sure you're with us. It's got the big yellow diamonds. It's the one we flashed earlier that I know so many of you are waiting on. That will be here. Okay, now, $29.49 on that. That's a beauty. Isn't that stunning? Hey, Andy, who got that diamond necklace from you? I forgot to ask. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you, Carol. Thanks for shopping tonight with us. And then again, pink zircon right here, $29.49. All right. That one's available at the moment, but things are going after the fact here. Keep that in mind. Let's go to our really super, super beautiful yellow diamond. Actually, we have a heart shape, and then I'm going to do the opals here. You've been waiting on the Lightning Ridge Fabulous 4. They are affordable. And if you don't mind, since I did the wonderful sale with the ONE, this is going to be my affordable opals, and that's spelled A-F-F-O-U-R, okay? Because I got 4 incredible stones, much like I did last night. But I've got more affordable ones here tonight. And so they're still as important, as rich, as brand new. I have not shown any of these before. You've never seen them. They are brand new on the air tonight. And like I say, with opals, it can be challenging. How do you find the right opal for you when one looks beautiful and then you see one the following day and it's beautiful and it's beautiful and it just keeps on going? Well, I've got 4 to choose from, and everything in this size range are going to be all together so you can find the new one you love the best. Yes? Oh, okay. The diamond necklace is back if you'd like to get it. Oh, really? I was just going to ask, Jess. I was going to ask, but you've answered my question. Okay. All righty. The platinum and diamond necklace, available for anybody who would like it. If you missed out on that one, you were bummed because you saw a platinum and diamond necklace for $14.99. It has been given back to you. So it's, again, opportunity. So last night, about 24 hours ago, I was standing right here showing you really, really big Lightning Ridge Australian opals. And they were very important. They were also brand new, but they were big sizes, and they were also set in platinum, much like these are. Well, we're going to do something special because I did hear from a lot of you, as I do every single moment of every single day. And not that for affordable. Tony, F-O-U-R. I can't throw in the Ford truck with it. I can't do that. but I will give you 4 options. And that's the point, is that this is kind of coming off of 4 opals yesterday that were not affordable. They were not. At least not how I define affordable. And, you know, when you're in jewelry for a long, long time, you kind of know where one price is really going to be that price that really gets them out the door. So, again, coming off a sale, giving you better than sales. I know a lot of these pieces are just new, so you've never seen them before, and a lot of people would believe, because some of you tell me this, well, Lolo, if it's new, it's going to be more money, right? No, we didn't make these today. They weren't made yesterday. They've been here waiting for their debut. Remember, we had a few weeks where there was nothing new because we were just blowing out the inventory, right? Taking everything we had and moving them out of here. Well, this is where we now get to bring the brand new to you, but it still gets discounted. And for those of you that know black opals, especially out of Lightning Ridge, you know that they're not inexpensive. These are just new, and I like showing them together so you can see which one you like the best. And it's going to be our platinum all across the board. So there are 4 to choose from, and they are not going to be the $4,000 that they should be, like $49.99 or $44.44. We're going to make it a lot easier for you. So it's going to be your choice of, I'll walk you through some carat weights here because obviously they differ a little bit. The thing they have in common is the platinum metal. So they're all going to be in solid platinum. And then they do have a variety of carat weights, but they're all going to be between a carat and a half and 216. So 157 to 216. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk you through what's what. And let's get you set up with which one do you like the best. Because if you want to start here with the big marquise cuts on the side that almost look like little chevrons, that's going to be the 216. So that's the largest stone. That's the 216 with 30 points in diamonds. Then we go on over to this almost like, it looks like, we'll call it almost like a leaf-like design. Big diamonds there too, lots of green. That's going to be, and we're going to save you a lot of green, I will tell you that. This is going to be the 159. So 159 opal with the diamond weight not listed, perfect. We can guess it. I think that's going to be probably about, I would say similar, probably about a light half carat in diamonds. And then we go what's called the bypass over here. This is more where bypass in diamonds, reaching up and around. The opal is set at a diagonal, so that's what really makes it different. It's a 157 stone, and then it has the 43 points in diamonds. And then we go here with that different shade, it's not as deep blued for the base, but it gives you all the colors. So for anybody who wants all the rainbow colors in an opal, that's going to be the best way to go. That's a carat 66, and it's going to be a 57-point diamond weight. So now we get you all the opals you want at better than $44.44, because that's where they're supposed to be. And that's why, again, 4 rings, affordable, $44.44. But you need a better value on this Valentine's Day. You're going to get it. We're going to blow them out right now. Then we've got the tanzanite deal, and the top of the hour is also going to be that yellow diamond. And please, oh please, oh please stay with me, because tanzanites and yellow diamonds are the 2 most praised, most lauded, most talked about of the stones we bring. But opals are getting there, because most people know by now Australia is a really, really challenging place to get opals. There's a lot of opals out there, but they usually come from Mexico or all different points of Africa. Usually Ethiopia is a big source for crystal opals. There's a whole different level of quality and therefore pricing if you're looking at crystal opals versus the Australian Lightning Ridge material. So very different animals. They're built differently. They're structured differently. This is where you get the black opals that have more opacity to them, have a deeper array of color to them, and yet anything up here, no more $4,000. Skipping it. We're going to make it just about 4 values, not about 4. You're not even spending $4,000. or $3,000 or $2,000 or $19.99. And I bet you there is one up here that is intriguing you more than the others. And that's the beauty of it. There's something up here for everybody. There's something up here for every taste, every design element. This one almost reminds me of a bow tie, the way it's done with the baguettes and the diamonds around it on the sides. Here's our bypass. Here's our almost like, looks like little leaves on the side there. Then you've got the little chevrons done in the marquise cut diamonds with the rounds as well. They're not $19.99. We got to blow them out. We have an hour and 20 minutes left in our big Friday night. Valentine's Day 2025 coming to an end quickly here. So again, we get the 3 hours to celebrate together. We get to give you the jewelry that you love and that we always love night after night, day after day, holiday after holiday. But what's happening right now? Better value than even 19, 18, 17. I need to move some jewelry and we got an hour and 20 minutes to do it. So things are going to be coming down. The prices are crashing. The extra value is there. You get the discount. There is no final sale attached to this at all. You have a full money back guarantee. So if you get it at home and you find that it's somehow not perfect for you, and it has to be perfect for you. If it's not, don't keep it. I never want you keeping something that's not perfect for you, because then you're not going to shop again and again and again. I'm not here for the let's just show you one thing once and send it out. We have viewers that have been shopping here for 10 straight years almost, and they have had to forego all other shopping opportunities because they don't need to shop anywhere else for fine jewelry. I mean, if you need costume jewelry or something for gifting or whatever, then that's probably where you're shopping somewhere else. But if you need quality, luxury, fine jewelry, when you start shopping here, you don't need to shop anywhere else. Why would you? There's no better quality and there's no better pricing. So you put those together and that really equates to value. And that's what's happening on this wheel. They're not going to be 17, 16, 15. Let's blow out some opals. These are the best in the world. It's becoming tougher and tougher and tougher to get. So to have new ones and 4 together, where we're saying, here, take your favorite. Which one do you like the best? Which design do you see fitting in with your style and your collection the most? Here's how it's done, and they're not going to be even $15.99. This is crazy time. This is just a little bit of like that craziness we do that should never happen, because again, we're getting you a $50 bonus as well, and they're not $15.99. This is for platinum, the solid platinum bands. I was in Tucson about a week ago and a week and a half now, and you saw platinum bands. There were actually a couple people just doing the settings, which is unusual because usually it's very gem focused. It's about the loose stones, but again, some of the big wholesalers went over. They said, well, if you're selling loose gems, someone's got to have the mountings, the bands, the classics. So a platinum band that was 2 millimeters in size was $4,000, and that's in the wholesale world. So can you imagine what you're spending in a retailer for a platinum band? We're giving you platinum bands. We're giving you diamonds, gorgeous diamonds. We're giving you the literal best when it comes to opal. And you've got 4 to choose from, and they're not even $15.99. Let's go. $1,499 for whatever your choice is up there, whichever one you like. Let's take a look at all 4, and let's give it 60 seconds and we move. Got to move on because we got a lot to do tonight. Still in our last hour and 20, I have saved some of the best for last here. Truly, we've got aqua, we've got tanzanite, we've got yellow diamond, we've got the heart-shaped ruby, which looks exactly like the sister stone to the $1 million ruby we have tonight. Here's what's coming up. That heart shape, perfection. That's coming up in the show. Don't go anywhere. Got to make sure you see what that's all about. And then we've given you some carat weights already. We can obviously recap those and try them on as you asked for them in the final 35 seconds. Back one. Oh, bypass. Let's go. Here's the bypass style. And this one, not going to go on the hand. Item number is 112-7520. Take a look at this, Jess. This is going to be the bypass with the diamonds on either side. I love that diagonal setting for the opal itself. That opal is one of the bigger ones. That's the 157 there. It is does have the big round brilliant diamonds that caress the stone on either side here. Diamond weight is 43 points, all bigger individual diamonds there. So that one's going to be $14.99. Isn't that a great big look? And yes, they always look bigger than they weigh. That's not unusual, but this is a carat 57 that is looking even larger than double. That would be 3 carats. This looks even larger than 3 carats if you ask me. So $1,499. All right. Coming up, we're going to move on. We got to move because we got a lot of jewelry to show you if there are any questions. Now, Jason, are you taking something from earlier? Is that right? Okay. Well, we'll try a tanzanite. See if that has any kind of magnetism. We need a tanzanite, don't we? And I only have one, just like last night. I mean, we had the trillium, but that's gone. So now we have the oval coming up. The oval with the yellow diamonds. We're going to go ahead and upgrade. We're going to upgrade our blue wing a bit. Questions? $14.99 per opal. Nobody on those. All right, let's move on. It's not an opal day. That's okay. I've got huge aquas. I don't suppose we're going to go for these. Look at the aquas on my hand here. I'm just going to show them on my hand just to show you what we've got in gigantic aquas. Tell me if any of these look intriguing to you. We have an Asher cut aqua, an emerald cut aqua, and a pear-shaped aqua, all huge sizes. And then we've got bands, diamond band rings. Okay, who's asking for the diamond bands? Oh, Maria wants to see every diamond band we've got. All right, we'll show them. Coming up, Maria, and then look at those. Those are coming up. Well, they're supposed to come up. I'm not sure if those are going to work tonight. There's some very high-end aquas. And then we've got diamond bands coming up. Diamond bands, two kinds, and then we've got some diamond earrings as well. So really affordable ways to get VS diamonds is really going to be the headline here. Starting with the band that I say you need to get for every finger on the hand. And that's just, again, if you want to be a little extra cool, you wear bands all across the hand these days, like so. This is what I'm going to show you next. This is a really fine diamond band. This is what a dear friend of mine who I was with last week, she was showing me her newest purchases. And she believes that it's not good unless you go get the designer name from Rodeo Drive. And she literally has this band. And I had to ask, and it sounds rude to ask because I would never ask anybody else except the fact that I'm in the business. So I said, I have to know what you paid. She was wearing the identical rings. She was stacking them. She got 5 of them. She got 1 for every finger, and she wears them all at the same time. And she's a hairdresser and, but works with, all the elite, right? She's all the big clients, right? The really big names. And so she's, doing a lot of work with her hands, but needs, to look, high style and designer. She went, and I kid you not, she went to a designer here in Los Angeles, one of the big names. She got the same ring, although they're not VS diamonds, by the way, because I had to go look it up that night. She spent over $5,500 for a ring, and she bought 5 of them. We can all do that math. Here's what I'm going to do instead. Our diamonds are VS. It's 1110530, and this is the look. And do you see what I've done here? I put 1 as a pinky, 1 on the ring finger, 1 also as a pinky here. So we have thumb, pinky, ring, wherever you want to wear them. You can wear them index or middle finger, but this is going to be your different gold colors as well, because I do have the yellow, and I have the rose, and I have the white, and you can mix and match them, stack them. You could put them on with other rings. You could use them as ring guards. They're going to go about a little more than halfway around. What I'm going to do is get you all 3 gold colors. This is just so incredibly affordable and classic. And for those of you that say all the time to me, what do you wear as the thumb ring? It's this ring. This very ring is the style I wear because it's dainty enough, it sits low profile, it gives you flexibility to wear it wherever you want. I mean, truly, it's any finger on the hand. There's 17 points in diamonds. Here's the yellow gold, which is so popular. They go a little more than halfway around. Here is the white gold, and then we have the rose gold for you. And seriously, mix or match, because you're going to get, like I said, $50 off every purchase. So you would definitely, this is a definite night to stock up, get 4 or 5, because you need to get different sizes, right? For a different finger on the hand, smaller or larger fingers. That's what we can allow you to do. You're choosing your gold, you're getting your size, and they are not going to be the $9.99 price tag anymore. Keep in mind, gold is going up, diamonds are going up. At some point, these will likely be greater than $9.99. Let's take this night, this holiday, and make them so much more affordable and take them on down. They're not going to be even, well, this is how you do it. And it's solid gold. Let's remember, we don't do costume jewelry. We don't do mystery metals. We don't do platings. We do the real deal, solid gold or platinum, no matter what. I've got more to show you. I can show them stacked together, ring guards. Get a few of them. This is the night to do it, because remember, what would be $9.99 would be $9.49. So you're saving, if you get 2, you're saving $100. If you get 4, you're saving $200. There's a lot to be saved here tonight. And yet, this is also what I do oftentimes when, if you want to leave the big ring at home, you wear that. But you need to wear something so you don't look single, which there's nothing wrong with. But look at that. That's a ring that you can still see from a distance away. So when you don't want to wear the big diamond ring, or maybe you're traveling, or maybe you want to, again, you're going to be really busy with your hands that day, and you want to have something where it's just cold outside, so you got to wear gloves, and the big diamond that's sitting up at the prongs is going to catch on the glove, so you wear this. And that's what it looks like from across the room. And it's not even going to be $888 or $777. And gold and diamonds are going this way. Our price is going this way. So what gives? It's about a value, it's about a request, and it's about getting you something that everybody watching probably needs in some way, shape, or form. And you get the $50 extra off, and it's not $777 or $699, and they are still VS diamonds. And it's not going to be $599 either. Look how just beautifully dainty, but powerful. It's tiny but mighty. It's fine diamonds because it's supposed to be. That's the style. That's the intended look, but it's still sparkling like no other because they're VS diamonds. And it's not going to be $599. Let's take it even lower. Let's make them $499. Plus you get $50 off every single one of them you buy. And if you want to get one, great. You can always get one and spend $449. But look how beautiful they are in different colors of gold. Look at how you know they'll stack beautifully because they all have that nice straight edge to them. And this is the way to do it. Then we have a really narrow designer wonder ring as well. And we've got some diamond hoops also. So again, if you want $50 off, you have another hour and 12 minutes to get it because that is not carrying through the weekend. I will tell you that. That's what a lot of people would assume. But here we are. So $449. I hope that helps for you, Maria, and anybody else who would like one, you may get one. That is just luxury. And for those of you that are going, well, it's not intended to be a big band. I bring you big bands all the time. I bring you 2.5 carat bands, 4 carat bands all the time. This is intended to be that finer gauge, that beautiful look, that perfect thumb ring that gives you full range of movement. It's a stackable. You could stack, everyone's different as far as how comfortable you're stacking. I could do 7 or 8 of these at a time. They stack beautifully. And $449 per ring. For VS diamonds in solid gold, the kind of gold you pay right now, $2,000 for just the band by itself. So to get those VS diamonds the way they are, they look good. So anyway, that's going to hopefully help. We have this band coming up, which is 14 points into Wonder Ring. Yes. Sharon's on the line waiting. Well, nobody else is on the line. So Sharon, we'll go ahead and show your opal now because nobody is saying diamonds. Yes, please. Let's go here. Well, this is... Jason, is it you talking to Sharon? Because this was my favorite last night. And somebody has to explain to me why Thursday night could go by and this opal was on discount. It was part of our wheel. And it was, I told you this last night too. I said, why that is here, I have no idea. I went ahead and played favorites, which nobody's supposed to do. And I played favorites and I said, this is the best one up there because it is. And yet it was the one that stuck around. So Sharon, congratulations if you get it. It's 112-7502. It's going to be this fantastic Monet painting. I mean, it really looks like water lilies, only not painted on canvas, sitting on a wall. That's the other thing about artwork. I love great artwork. I love fine art. I love collecting artwork, but I don't get to take it with me. You know what I mean? I mean, it's very tough to transport. I get scared thinking about transporting it. I think about when I move one day and I'm going to have to, transport this artwork and, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? This is really where you wear your artwork. And it's a 230 and it's 73 points in diamonds and it's $29.99. And is that the one Sharon likes there? Well, it's going on the hand and it's already gone, but I do want to show her what it looks like on. It is remarkable. And that was the 73 points in the baguettes and the rounds, and it was $29.99. And now you can have an extra $50 off on top of that. Then we'll get to this kind of more narrow wonder ring we have. This is also, was this for Maria as well? Let's go back up close here, show you the wonder ring with the single row. We had a single row yesterday, but with the big chunky diamonds. Now we're going with the pave, and that's going to be 1110529, and that's going to be 14 points in diamonds, and you can still do all the things you do with wonder rings in this kind of material. You can give a great look here. You can stack away. You can pop them on different directions and make them really, really kind of, again, what's the word I'm looking for? Stack around another ring. That's how the wonder rings work. And we're going to do this one. I don't know. It's been a long day or something. I don't know. Or I'm up here on an island by myself talking to myself. But I'll tell you right now, what a day for values this is. Another ring you can wear all the same ways I just told you with the straight edge band. But here's just a way to do something more designer or get a couple and use them as ring guards. It's whatever you want to do. But I will make it easy, and it is $399, and don't ask me anything about why I'm doing that. I just want to make some deals move, okay? We just want to get the phone lines to ring. So $349 for another ring of solid gold. Gold color choice is yours. Go true to size, and you definitely want to get 2 or 3 of them on this one because this is the ultimate ring guard. It is. It just is. I named it the Wonder Ring a million years ago when I first brought the Wonder Ring, and it wasn't called the Wonder Ring then. And everybody, have you guys noticed, everybody out there in jewelry has imitated it. Everybody has made their version, from CZ versions to lab-grown versions to the real thing in just really, really ugly diamonds. Sorry, but that's true. I-quality diamonds, I3s are not cute. They're not cute. They look like the gravel in my driveway. And I'm like, I'm not into it. I'm not into it because once you see VS diamonds, you can't go back to gravel. You can't go to frozen spit. You got to have the good stuff. And yet the good stuff costs $349 tonight. And that way you can get 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever you need. You can gift them to all your girlfriends. You can give them to, daughters and daughters-in-laws. You can get 2. You can get maybe 2 in gold and 2 in yellow and 2 in white, whatever you need to do. But it's $399, but it's really $349 tonight if you're taking advantage of my $50 off, and I want you to, because it's going away in an hour and 8 minutes. And so I really want you to have that opportunity to get something very, very special. And if you want the band that we just had for $499, you can grab it. Here's what this looks like on the hand. It's got a little deeper V. Maybe you get the V for Valentine's Day and wear it just like that. There's nothing wrong with wearing it all on its own solo. You can do that if you want. And again, same thing applies. It could go here, 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 or there. Anywhere on the hand you want to wear it. Anywhere you want. We also have hoop earrings. Here they are. The most affordable hoop we have besides the little itty bitty huggies. This one's the half-incher, 1110411, and they're also reversible. You can wear them like this. If you want to put them on backwards, you got solid gold. If you want to show off your VS diamonds, you wear them like that. And they are in white, yellow, or rose gold as well. Half-inch, I bet you want to see them on. Let's do it. 13 points in the hoop, but solid gold. Can never discount the fact that you got solid gold to start. And gold's not cheap. Gold's more money than diamonds are these days. So it's a weird world. Everything's topsy-turvy, right? And now we're living in a world where gold is often, now depending on how much gold you have, gold can run you more than the diamonds. We think the diamonds are the precious part. And sometimes I can do this too sometimes where we ignore the metal. We ignore the foundation. We don't think about what's holding all those precious diamonds. We look at a diamond weight and we don't see anything else, so we go, okay, so it's 13 points in diamonds. And we forget about the fact that when gold's around $3,000 an ounce, how much it takes and costs to get gold in solid gold like this. Well, here's what we're going to do right now. The earring hoop, which has a lot of workmanship as well. It got the click enclosure. It's got the half-inch reversible style, so it can be mirror finished or diamonds, whatever you want to do. But this is going to be a major value. They are normally $699. You know it. We've seen them 100 times. I have probably that's probably actually underestimating. I probably presented these 300 or 400 times in my years here. This one's going to be the ultimate low price. And you know what? Let me go ahead and try one on and show you the click closure as well. They are reversible. If you want to wear them reversed to solid gold, you can. They are just really straight post, by the way, which I think is very helpful because curved posts can be really difficult to kind of maneuver into those piercings. This is every single day. This is, don't even take them off at night. You want to go to sleep and you just don't have the energy after a long day to take your earrings off, no problem. There they are. And that's what they look like from a distance, so you can see, and look at how they stack. I mean, if you want to stack them up, you can do that too. You can do that. You can stack. You can, they're a half-inch style. They're reversible. I've got the diamonds up front. You can just put them in backwards and then have gold as well, which is all mirror finished, so that'll look lovely as well. But they're actually going to be an even better value than even that. Like I said, we've seen them a million times at $699. They're better tonight. They're not $699, $599, or $499. Stop right there. We're not going to do that. Better value. Of course, you get $50 off if you ever wanted to get a couple pairs, if you wanted to get a white, yellow, and a rose gold and have your entire collection. If you want to get them for gifting, Easter's coming, Mother's Day is coming, graduations are coming. All those occasions are sorry. Andy is just, that was almost a somersault. It was almost like Olympic level somersaults. He was worried about getting in the shot here. This is not $499 though. That's the beauty of it. And this is where you stock up because you get the discount per earring. Let's go ahead and blow them out right now. $399 back to the reel. We'll go and show you there. That is fantastic, isn't it? $399 plus really $349 is the price you actually pay. And then we've got some turquoise drops that I had the other day. I love those too. Hi, Patricia. All right, Patricia, we're going to show you I think we only have one left though, right? Okay, so yeah. I thought these sold. Oh, never mind. Okay, so here we go, Patricia. Your wish is my command. We're going to show you turquoise drops coming up. And then we have the tanzanite on the way. And oh gosh, we're already almost to our last hour. So yep, we got the yellow diamond and the tanzanite and the ruby all coming up in this last hour. What a final hour together it's going to be. And make sure you get those if you like them for $349. Okay, and if you have questions about anything else you've seen tonight, let me know what those are. We'll help you out there too. Are we waiting for a request too? You got it. Thank you so much. What an affordable night we have here for you so far. Isn't it good? All right, next up, and please get requests in too. We love those. We're starting to get busy with requests. Got another one coming up for you here in some turquoise dramatic drops. These hoops are $349. Thank you on the Wonder Rings. By the way, everyone's still grabbing those. And then another Valentine's Day special. Well, we couldn't have a Valentine's Day show without the heart-shaped necklace, so we'll bring that out as well. And then those earrings, I want to have you keep calling, guys, because I got to move like really quickly here. We only have an hour left in the show, and we are looking at a lot of requests starting to come on in, because I think a lot of people are probably getting back from those dinner reservations and other outings, whatever your Valentine's Day has been about. I hope it's been a good one, and I hope it's been filled with love and joy and happiness. And now we can really finish the night strong here with some great jewelry. And yes, we've got a lot of people now tuning in. So last hour is going to be an incredible one. Here's our turquoise drop earrings. So again, these were for Patricia, I believe. And there's our turquoise beads. They are rounds. There are diamonds up top. This is your front hoop. It basically does 4 different links. 2 facing forward here in the turquoise, and then the others are going to link up with that. That's going to be item number 1123-016, and it's yellow gold only. There's 259 in turquoise. They are a lengthy and a really articulated designer earring. Diamonds up front, diamonds up here as well. Then you've got all the turquoise, and those are round. And they're always going to stay facing forward because there's actually a little locking link that holds them right where they should be. And your length on the earring is 1 3/4 inches. Then I'll pop one on for you. And we're going to blow them out right now. They're only $9.99, but they also are $50 off for this, well, for an hour and 1 minute. So you got 61 minutes to take advantage of that. And we've got it for $949 for the earring. I've got to try one on for you as well, just to show you there. I mean, 2 carats. And I literally just put my earring back on, so give me a second here. And then we'll show the turquoise on the ear for you as well. And they're fabulous. This is a click-in closure hoop, just like the turquoise. And so they have the same type of closure, just yellow gold in the turquoise, and you can do any gold color. And the turquoise item number, obviously, you're seeing, because Tony was giving me a second to try one on for you, and there it is. So you can see what that's all about. So you can try to check that out and see that drop and that length and that beautiful look you get there. And then, of course, those are the diamonds, and then you've got all that turquoise. So we'll show one up close as well so you can see that. But that's a really good way to go for $949. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. I just love that that's a more dramatic earring. We don't do a lot of 2-inch drops, and yet that turquoise is almost 2 inches. So yes, and you got one pair of the turquoise? Oh, well, wonderful. Thank you. It was Patricia, right? Okay, thank you so much. So we actually did start with 2 pairs, and now we have 1. All right, coming up. And here's what they look like close up, just really quickly, just to show you, because I know it can be a struggle to see the diamonds from afar, and I like to show you all the angles. So there are those diamonds. So you see that it's actually all linked together, but it's going to be, again, they stabilize with those, the way that it's all functioning. It's actually keeping everything right where it should. So you've probably seen that before. If they didn't have that stabilizer, they would move around quite a bit. And then we go to the heart-shaped necklace, which is 1113-345. Yes. Hi, Eileen. Thank you so much for your request tonight, and happy Valentine's Day to you. This is 3345, and it's a heart necklace. This is going to be the solid pave. We have the matching ring. We have the matching earrings as well, if you're ever curious, but it's 48 points in the VS diamonds attached to the chain. Also, keep in mind, we do the adjustability in that chain. So you have the lobster claw closure in your 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, and we have white, yellow, and rose gold available. And it is gorgeous. It really is. And the top of the hour just arrived, and it's got great finishing on the inside where it's solid gold, with the exception of little polka dots, if you will, that are just going to be what allows you to properly clean your diamonds up if you ever need to. So, right, it's just as you wear it every day, you just might want to, there might be times where you want to just, give it a good cleaning from the back side of your piece. And we're going to make sure it goes right now, $699. As we take a look at it here, and then I'll take it close up as well so you can see the great detail in how that's set up. I mean, those are actually, it's not teeny tiny diamonds. There's some good size round brilliants that are all set side to side. And then here is a close-up look at the back of the heart shape as well so you can see how that's finished. It really, I always say this, I think I would wear it both ways. I really would. It's that pretty when you see it. And I'm not usually a heart person, but again, getting in the spirit of the holiday, that would be just a beautiful and very, very tasteful gift to give to somebody, but in the finest of diamonds. So our top of the hour has arrived. We have a very, very important Tanzanite deal coming up. And keep in mind, we just showed you a lot of rings, earrings, diamond necklaces, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you have questions about the single band ring, the Wonder Ring style with the single row, the hoop earrings, or the heart-shaped necklace we just brought, or the last pair of the turquoise earrings, we've got those available for you. It's our last hour of our Valentine's Day 2025. And in honor of the day and the evening we get to spend together, we're giving you $50 off absolutely everything you shop for, including those very, very affordable items. I mean, everything we've shown you here in the last few minutes has been really affordable, well under $1,000, several things under $400. So when you can save that kind of money, and you can get values like we've had, it's a day to shop and it's a day to treat yourself. And of course, who doesn't want to treat themselves? I think if you're hanging out with us, chances are you love jewelry. So this is what we might as well make this Valentine's Day, and that's what we do every day, is we make it all about the jewelry you love, the finest quality out there. And again, here's what's coming up in Tanzanite, which is a style we don't typically see. We're gonna upgrade our Blue Wing Block D right here, right now, because we're gonna add yellow diamonds to it. Instead of just adding white diamonds like we always see, and you may already have, it's kind of nice to see something a little bit different, like yellow diamonds in a 3-stone style here. Why not? And this is a fabulous look. And again, happy Valentine's Day, one and all. We're so honored you're here with us. It's nice to have you. And it's a really good night to be shopping because, again, this $50 off does go away in 57 minutes. So not a lot of time. We still have yellow diamonds to show you. And I don't mean just these yellow diamonds. I mean a big yellow diamond. So here we go with our Blue Wing. Every line is locked up. So we're very busy. And this is going to be our really, really special Tanzanite. We've been waiting for this one to come on out to play. The item number here is 112-7422. And is it ever special and designer and fabulous? And those yellow diamonds need some love here. We're first of all talking about a very, very important Tanzanite, Blue Wing Block D, of course. And it's going to be a 334. You get a nice big size there. But then, I hope you listen to what I'm saying here with this 40 points in diamonds. Sometimes we'll see a carat, maybe even more. For anybody who is hearing me say 40 points and thinking, oh, that's not that much diamond weight, we need to make sure everyone is clear that these are natural yellow diamonds out of the Argyle mine that no longer even exists. They are also big individual sizes. A 20-pointer and a 20-pointer. One on each side, flanking your Tanzanite, and then pointing on down the sides. It does not get better. 334, this is outstanding, and it's a 20-point yellow diamond, which I know is hard to put in perspective because we don't see the big yellow diamonds all that often unless they are the centerpiece of a ring, unless they are the main event, unless they're what everyone's talking about. And we'll have one of those in just a few minutes. But before we do, we're going to show you something that stays in two-tone gold. That's the best way to, you know what, if you don't want to have white gold for your band, you can change it up. I'm going to go ahead and say, if you want to do all yellow gold, we can do it. Just make sure your operator knows how you'd like it. I wouldn't recommend any kind of rose gold with the yellow diamonds. It's just going to clash. So let's just say if you want the band in yellow gold, you can do it. If you want it in white gold the way it is, I recommend it. That's probably the best idea, is to leave it as it is. This is so cool. Just different designer bold, but it's how we set really good stones these days. That's how you set them. You set them in important 3-stone styles. You let the center stone do its thing. We give you those are amazing, by the way, because they're brilliant too. This isn't a regular standard pear shape. It's a pear shape in the brilliant cut. Those are huge. They're 1/5 of a carat each. And then take a look at it on the hand. Oh yeah. Oh, and the way it sits up a little bit. And this one, again, keep in mind, they're not all sized for me, okay? A lot of the jewelry is just not. So again, this is where you keep in mind it's going to arrive ready to wear in your size. You tell me what size you need, exactly quarter, half, 3/4, or full size, and it will arrive at your doorstep in that size. And yet, look at how that anchors. Love the pear shapes with the oval. Just such a balance to it. It's going to be, well, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be $5,999 on this evening, this very evening, this night. We're going to do better, and you know what we haven't done? I've had giveaways, like literal giveaways. I have $50 off everything. We've had affordable, we've had classics, we've had new, we've had designer. Well, guess what? We have not had an auction. And I think this would be the perfect moment to say, I'm done. You price it, and you probably can even do better than I can because I got rules. I got the cost to deal with, the cost to think about. And granted, there are many, many occasions where I go under cost, and that's something that we do and I got to live with. But here's where you're going to get a chance to go ahead and get your own special deal. And I don't know if you know this, but about maybe an hour and a half ago, I did a literal giveaway, and we had all of 3 people call in. We had a zero. Oh, that's not true. We did do a zero to start auction. Yeah, that only had, I think we had 4 bidders on that. Being Valentine's Day night, this is probably a Friday night where I'm going to guess a few more people are out tonight than normal because it's not a regular Friday night. So this could be the biggest moment of your shopping career, if you will. And it could be the most scary moment of mine because this is where you're not going to have a lot of competition. We've already seen that tonight. We've seen that. So let's go ahead. And you know what? Any smart host would say, let's not probably run the auction. Not going to be the best advised idea. I'm going to do it anyways. And we're going to wow you with the $59.99 ring. And we're going to take it a lot lower. And you're going to call me if you want to participate, if you want to try to own it, if you want to think about it. Let's take a look at it here and see what you got. But we are going to do better than $5,000 to start. Yes. Did you say Rita? Hi, Rita. Rita in Kentucky, brand new shopper with us tonight. What'd she choose? She went with the Wonder Ring. Did she get 1 or 2? Oh, Rita, I think you're going to be back for another because when you see how you can ring guard that. Rita, thank you so much. Enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to our family and glad you're with us tonight to get that amazing Wonder Ring. Now let's talk about a better than $5,000 to open auction because I don't know if $5,000 is going to do it. And I don't know if $4,000 is going to get the job done. So we need to get real interesting here. And let's take it down even less than 4, less than 3, less than, oh, no, I'm getting carried away here. It is a 334. And what we're losing sight of, I know we've seen our fair share of 3 carats and 4 carats and 5 carat stones, but none of those pieces have the yellow diamonds around them. None of those pieces have, okay, wait, I've had a couple pieces with yellow diamonds, just like maybe 6 of them. They were small little accents. This is a different deal. You're not talking about small little accents. You're talking about big jumbo 1/5 of a carat pear-shaped brilliant cuts that match, 2 of them. So this is where the whole ring game is really upped here based on what's around it. And you got to think about that, but think about it in terms of 2 stones, fancy yellows. They are, by the way, natural. All we bring you in fancy colors are natural diamonds. We don't bring you the treated or the heated or the other kind of synthetic simulant type thing. That's not what we do. We're all about the natural, the rare, and the exotic. And you know what? It's not going to be even $3,000 to open. Let's really get these lines rocking. $2,500 to get it started here tonight. And we still do have a yellow diamond if you want one big yellow diamond as the centerpiece superstar. If you want yellow diamonds as, well, they're their own centerpiece superstars. They just happen to be around another superstar. It's like when you see a superstar and then there's all these cameos and all these people show up. It's like, you know, what I was surprised that the halftime show this year didn't do. I was expecting a lot of other people showing up and it didn't really happen. But, you know, it was like, oh, okay. So it's kind of fun when you got like a whole stars aligning kind of thing. And that's what's happening right here. 25, don't have an open. Let's not settle for, because Tanzanites don't stick around. I don't want this to be the night that a blue wing block D actually stays beyond the presentation. So let's go even lower. Even lower. Time to get on in. And yes, the auction will still save you $50 on your final winning bid. So whatever that is, you would still have an additional savings coming your way. How about $2,000 to start? $2,000 on a 334? I know this is unique. I know it's different. I know we don't have it to compare to because we don't see big yellow diamonds around Tanzanites all that often. So I know you're thinking right now, okay, let's see. What would that normally be? What should that be? What did I see last week? What did I see a month ago? What did I see a year ago? Nothing. Nothing. You didn't see anything like this. So that's why it's new and fresh and updated for tonight. Let's come on over and take a look. $2,000, 60 seconds to get it started. Let's go. Let's go. We got to get everybody. And if you don't have a blue wing, because I know there's a fair share of you, like myself, who don't have one yet, probably because, well, I'm not new. What's my excuse? My excuse is that my favorites always go. They never stick around. They never do. So now we can get you a big, important stone. It's only $2,000 to open. We have the massive yellow diamond. I can't get over the yellow diamonds. They're absolutely important because they're the color you want. We could have just put in like some yellow diamonds, like a light color or a so-so color. We went all out. On the scale of yellow diamond colors, that's exactly where you want the hue and the saturation level to be. No open. Well, how about this? Oh, no. Probably a bad idea. Jason, who's shopping over there? Another new register. Who is it? Sharon in South Carolina. Hi, Sharon. Welcome to our show. What did she shop for? She got the hoop earrings. What a night. What a night. Now, question is, where are my regulars? Do we have any shoppers who have shopped here before? Because it seems like everybody who's shopping tonight is brand new. Welcome on in. Happy Valentine's Day. $2,000, not going to do it. Got to make sure it goes even lower. Got to make sure this one goes out the door. That's most important. That is the most important thing here, is making sure that ring finds a home. How about better than 2,000? Better than 19, 18, 17, 16. You know I'm trying. I'm trying to move some jewelry, and just my philosophy is if it ain't going, something's wrong with the price tag. We have the best material in the world, so it's not the quality issue. There is literally the best material that's ever been mined right here on that wheel. It does not get any better. So we know it's not the quality. And we know that we're seeing now an upgrade in how we set it, with just voiding all white diamonds and putting yellow diamonds in instead. So that's an upgrade. That is an upgrade. Makes it a lot more valuable, a lot more rare. So now we're looking at $1,600 from a $6,000 price tag. So $6,000 to $1,600, there's a big divide there. There's a big gap. It should be going right now. Let's make it even better than $1,600 to start. And this has two important yellow diamonds. Again, wholesale trade show just wrapped up in Tucson, Arizona. It's the biggest gem trade show. They do have loose diamonds, yellow diamonds like this. I kid you not, I was there. It literally, we had yellow diamonds, 1/5 of a carat. They weren't necessarily pear-shaped, brilliant cuts, but yellow diamonds in 1/5 of a carat that are natural like these are, not synthetic, not man-made, not lab-grown, not lookalikes, not CZs, because yes, they make all of those. They make yellow diamonds and pink diamonds in all of those different methods. This is the real deal. Out of the earth in that color. Great cutting to go with it. Do you know how much those diamonds would have been on their own, loose, in a plastic bag? Like one of these little doodads. One of those. Those diamonds in the wholesale market, if you buy in tremendous volume, would have been $800 a piece. Wholesale. Wholesale. And these are VS. I can't vouch for those being VS. But you have $1,600 in yellow diamonds. We're adding gold. We're adding the 334 tanzanite, and I'm not going to start at $1,600. How ironic. Buy the loose, and by the way, if you're going to get 2 loose diamonds for $1,600, then what? Someone's got to actually set them for you. Labor is expensive. Gold is expensive. Platinum is expensive. Whatever you want to do. Then you have 2 diamonds. Then what? You're running around town trying to find somebody to put them together in jewelry for you. This is done. With a tanzanite in the middle that is the best in the world. Nobody else has it outside of these walls. And we're at 16. No, we're not. Never mind, we don't have the open. Let's go $1,500 to start there. You have it. That is my final offering. We're going to be giving it 60 seconds and hoping and believing and knowing we're going to get the open. I got to think positively here, because, oh yeah, 6 years plus of selling blue wing block Ds and never had one like this. So here we go. Maybe that's the difference, right? We weren't expecting this tonight. It's different. It's exotic. It's rare. It's special. It's all those things, but I'm giving it a final 55 seconds now to get it started. And we want to hear from you. We really need to hear from you tonight. Got to get you a value. Let's do it right now. "38 seconds. Talk to me. I heard a phone ring. I'm hoping, wishing, thinking, oh yeah, and you would. If you win, you would take your please take your $50 off. That says everything. Everything you shop for tonight, $50 off, extra special. Valentine's Day is coming to a close. Well, we got 44 minutes left in this show. 44 minutes. Uh-oh. And we got 10 seconds left to get the open. What is going on out there? Let's talk it through. Let's figure it out. Something is going on, and the values are here, and this is the one to own. And yellow diamonds in a 3-stone style, the most important pieces. See, we're in Los Angeles, so we are at the hub of really important jewelry stores. They're all within about 15 minutes of where I live. I'm there all the time because, again, you have to kind of keep up with the comparisons. And really, in order to find anything in yellow diamonds in the natural variety, you have to go to those really well-known, super high-end couture level stores, the ones that you see in the movies, the ones on that famous street called Rodeo Drive, right? Every flagship boutique is there for every major designer, and some you've heard of and some you probably haven't. I'm really a fan of the ones that are not the basics you hear about all the time. You know, there's nothing wrong with those, but there's a lot of stores there that don't always have, they don't always deal with, you know, chain stores where they've got, you know, locations all over the world. The yellow diamonds is where you have to go to that high-end level to get a yellow diamond in a natural variety. This is how most of the pieces in the store windows are set. 3-stone styles. You take an important stone, whether it's ruby, emerald, sapphire, diamonds, yellow diamonds, tanzanite. Yes, they have tanzanites. They don't have blue wing block Ds, but they have tanzanites that don't look as good, and yet they're oftentimes set in the 3-stone style, just like you're seeing here. It's just 3-stone styles are usually a white diamond and a white diamond. We have upgraded that with the yellow diamonds that are so beautifully brilliant and clean because they're VS as well. Just because they're 20 pointers doesn't mean we don't grade those for quality. We do. Do we have the open at $1,500? Because while I'm chatting up here, I heard a phone or two ring. I'm hoping we have the open on the auction and we can get this going and then make it a real life auction. Yes. Yes, it does. And I was showing that on the hand, but let's show it here up close as well because it actually does have a little elevation. That's a very good thing. And I don't mean elevated to the point of, you know, oh, it's going to be in the way of everything. I don't mean that at all. I mean just setting it up on a platform. So a couple of reasons why we do that. A, you're going to get a lot of maximum light entering these stones. All three of them love the light. So, you know, light can enter more than just through the top front. So you have a little bit of access there. You get that basket work. We did a little elegant scroll detailing in the baskets, but also you can stack around it. We just had a lot of stackable rings, our diamond bands, our wonder rings. You could put rings around it as well if you want to build your own unique specific look, which a lot of people do these days. Do we have the open at 15? We've got it. We've got $1,500. That's fabulous. Now we're going to show it to you up close again. I would say if you need an actual measurement, I would say it's no more than a ½ inch off the hand as far as elevation from the bottom of the basket to the top of the stones there. And of course, the tanzanite's a little more elevated than the yellow diamonds. We have $1,500. Okay, well, it's go time. It's final call time. I guess I'm going to have to be satisfied that we got the open, and we did. So we're going to go forward. Now we have a last call coming up because we always like to give you a last call. So if you're sitting at home going, I think that's a value. Honey, I think that's a value. Should we be calling in? Should we be talking about this? Because it's a $10 increment. So this is one of those rare occasions where your bid increase would still go backwards if you win it. Because you're saving more than the bid increase is. The increment is $10, you're saving 50. Because if you win the auction, let me say let's think positive. When you win the auction, you get $50 off whatever your winning bid is. So right now, we're at 15, it will sell. It will sell in the next 2 minutes to somebody. All you need to do to go from a casual observer and a spectator to a potential winner is to pick up the phone and dial that number. You will save $50 additional off of your winning bid. Great news there. That only happens tonight. We're going to do something special. Obviously, the value is a $6,000 ring for $1,500, so I see that value. I think we're all seeing that savings. And you're getting one of the most beautifully set, important settings, the 3-stone style, which you can watch every show we do, and we rarely see the 3-stone style. Rarely. With anything. Let alone the upgrade of having yellow diamonds. So now it's final call. 2 minutes are going up there. Then it hits 0 and we sell it. Good luck to you. It's last call. We know it's going. It's leaving us tonight, but it's a matter of who's it going to? Where is it going? Who's going to be the lucky winner? And then we have a big yellow diamond as well. Sure do. Lots to get to still. Lots to talk about. I hope there's a lot of requests coming in as well. Final minute 40. One more time on the hand. If you would rather have the entire ring, the band, the profile, the baskets, if you'd rather have it in all yellow, we'll do that for you. I'm only going to charge you $1,800. No, I'm not going to charge you anything. We don't do that. You can change the gold color. I really need to get some more money here. Any way I can figure that we can really get this rocking here. This is not what was intended. This is not what's expected. This was not intended to take a $6,000 ring down to an auction open this low, and that's what it took to get it going. The good news is it got going, but it hasn't gone anywhere since. So you've got a final 55 seconds now to dial in if you want to be a part of it. If you want to potentially own it, win it, love it. Don't forget, this is like 3 sizes too big for me. That's why it's wobbling around. It won't when it's on your hand because you're going to choose your size. Whatever your size is, from your ring size being a quarter size, a half size, a 3/4, a full size. If you're a perfect size 6, great. If you're an even size 10, great, we do that too. But we can get more specific because very few of us are actually a perfect size 7, 8, 9. Usually you need a quarter, a half, or a 3/4 size. So we do all that perfect detailed sizing. That's done for free for you. The gold color change is also free on the house. The shipping is free. There's no tax if you live outside of California and all of that. And we're going to save you an extra $50 off your purchases for the next 38 minutes. Valentine's Day 2025, a memorable one. That's for sure. And here we go. Final call. Yes. Oh, Kathleen, was it? Kathleen, and where in California is she? Oh, really? Oh, I love her area. I love her area. I kind of wish I was up there this weekend. The NBA All-Star Game is up there. So usually, yes, if I had the opportunity, that's where I would be. That would certainly be where I would be this weekend. But I'll be with you guys. So, you know, sports, basketball, jewelry, I don't know, it's all good for me. All good. But 15, do we have 1510? Yes or no? Nah, nothing? All right. Shall we sell it? Done, gone, bye-bye, it's out of here. Let's move on. Got a lot more to show you. We do have the heart-shaped ruby as well. If you want some big tanzanite earrings, I do have those also. I've got some 21 karat. And remember this, well, we have aqua in a bridge here. Look at that. That is the aqua in the bridge. Wowza. Oh my goodness, it just gets better and better and better. Now, here's the other thing. I happen to have 3 big aquas, so I want to show you that one. Now, that's going to be the 250, 2.5 karat. But I also did preview these earlier. So why not take a look at this? We have the emerald, oh, wow, 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 emerald cut, looking good. I have an Asher cut as well. Oh goodness, how do you choose between those two? And then there's a pear shape. And since I had these on my hand earlier, I thought maybe if there's anybody out there that wants to get a really, really big aqua. We have 3 options for you. That one's a leaner because that one's the pear shape and of course in that design. Then here's the emerald cut and here is the fabulous Asher. These are Sierra Santa Marias, as you probably can well tell. The saturation level is beyond what other aquas give us. There's one of each. They're all set in platinum and these are the carat weights. They go from 875 in the square Asher here and then they get bigger. That's the 875. Here's the 1017. And the biggest one is right there in the middle with a 13.5 karat. Emerald cut, aqua, Sierra, Santa Maria. Fantastic, aren't they? And anyone you want, they're all part of a wheel, so you know what that means. They're going way down in price. Whichever one you choose, the diamond weights are a bit minimal, I would say, compared to what we sometimes see in our big aquamarines. The Asher cut is going to have those diamonds flanking either side. The Asher cut on the left side is going to be a 30-point diamond weight. The emerald cut in the middle is a 58-point diamond weight. And then the pear shape has 22. So we keep them more minimal. We really want it to be about the center stones. I'm going to give this another try here and see if that'll balance. It won't. Let me know which one you want to see on the hand, but this is where we're going to really rock them out of here. And of course, what a nice deal. None of these were priced with any knowledge of putting together an extra sale event. That was really something I wanted to do for you to make this Valentine's Day holiday just a little bit more special and just easier to even shop a different kind of deal and different discount, which I think is great. And we're going to make all of these $79.99 rings disappear. Actually, one of them was $89.99. I bet you can guess which one. And saturation levels are there. That's what's so unique is that most of our aquas, and I'm talking about our meaning the world, most of the world's aquas are going to be far too light. And it's not, let me rephrase that. It doesn't mean too light. It just means that's the way the blue barrels usually are in nature. They don't really occur in bright, very, very prominent colors typically. They're usually barely their colors, what I call it. It means it's like you really got to know it's an aqua to see the blues. Because otherwise they just look colorless. They look like they're completely clear, like a window pane. They look just completely like clear crystal, like rock crystal quartz, or like, again, diamonds without sparkle. That's not what we want aquas to look like. We want to see blue barrels. Show us the blue. Show us the sky blues. That's what you get here with Sierra Santa Marias. They're amazing. And they are going to be better than 79, 69, and 59. We got to blow them out. There's a trio here. Then we're bringing out the big yellow. We're bringing out the 1 carat yellow diamond, the one that started it all. That's actually, it's not new, but it is fabulous, and it gets a shot tonight, so get ready. But this one's not going to be even 59, 49, or even 39.99. And remember, they go from 8 carat 75 all the way on up to a 13.5 carater. So they are mighty, mighty fine stones, really impressive sizes, all Sierra Santa Maria, all set in platinum, and they are $2,999, which is a little too good. But that's what we're doing tonight. End of the show is here. We have 33 minutes counting down. So it's time to get requests in if you have them. We're going to get you the big yellow diamond coming up next. And anything you want is really $29.49 out there. And let me know if you want to see one singled out, and we can zoom right on in, try it on, and give you all those details. And if you would rather have the 2.5 carat in the bridge, maybe you're longing for more diamonds, smaller stone. That's here, same gorgeous color. We can make this happen for you as well. And that one, it's far beyond the diamond weight of any of the other three. So yes, we've got the 2.5 carat, but that one comes with a carat 22 in diamonds. So that's pretty unique. All right, last call, Asher, emerald cut, pear shape. Which one do you like? I'm going to try on the Asher all on its own here first. This is 112-7128. Yep. No trick of the camera lens here. That's just Sierra Santa Maria doing its thing. Most saturated aqua the world over is right here. And yet that's the 875. Diamonds lining either side, left and right. 30 points in diamonds. Set in platinum, $29.49 on that one. Which one do you like, Jason? Or, oh, do you like one of the aquas?
Yeah, can you also try the one in the center?
You got it. That's the emerald cut. Here comes 112-7136. Let's go there next. Emerald cut, aquamarine. Whoa, look at the perfect cutting. Perfect cutting, the gleam and the glow of the blues, and diamonds also lining up against the sides there. That one's going to be the 13.5. This is by far the largest one up there. It's going to be 7136. It has a platinum setting with a 13.5 carat aqua and 58 points in diamonds on the sides, set in the platinum, stays in the platinum. That is also $29.99, but really $29.49. So a big value there as well. Happy Valentine's Day. What a beautiful way. Also this month's birthstone is amethyst, but the next month's birthstone is aquamarine. So you've got the birthstone of March, and those are going to be our aquas. All right, let's get to the smaller one just in case. Now it's a smaller stone with bigger diamond weight. Here it is. Item number on this one is 112-7361. Gorgeous. Same color, 2.5 carat size, bridge mounting with a 122 diamond weight. This is gorgeous. It really is. And I like the way it's set above diamonds. So as it moves side to side, which you see here, it's showing diamonds through it. Thank you, bridge mounting, for doing that. That's why it's one of the most beloved mountings we have here. People who like great center stones love the way the diamonds interact with those center stones and the way the stones interact with the diamonds. And I'm showing you here from the side. It's like you're looking at a blue diamond because suddenly the aqua has sparkle. Suddenly the aqua has brilliance. Much like you would get if you had access to a 2.5 carat blue diamond. That's the beauty of it. That's what I'm talking about. It's like taking this, think of it like a blue looking glass that's magnifying the diamonds underneath and showing them through. And if you want this aqua, better value, look at this. It's $49.99. Here's the problem. There's the new ring. It's new tonight. It's got the $49.99 price tag. I just brought, granted, they were bigger stones, but they had smaller diamond weights. This is for somebody who wants the bridge, the bigger diamond weight, the smaller stone. This one's considered more wearable. The other ones are really cocktail rings. When you get into those big sizes, they're more of a cocktail ring style. So maybe not your everyday style. I think this one could be. It still could be your dressy piece. It just depends on your lifestyle and what you like to wear, how you like to present yourself to the world. But if you can handle a lot of diamonds, this bridge mounting is a great way to go. And the best part of all is this price tag is no longer, because obviously the big stones were actually $29.99. We all saw that literal moments ago. Now the $49.99 piece with the big diamond weight, with the bridge, with that ample amount of gold is actually going to be so much less. Take a look at it. It's not $49.39 or $29. I'm going to make this really easy. Yes, you're getting VS Diamond diamonds and an extraordinary amount of them, and yet it's got to be less than 29. Make it better. Let's blow it out. First, guys, I got to move some jewelry and I have 29 minutes to do it, okay? This is not going to work. Having jewelry stick around does not work on a night like tonight. We got to make sure anything you love, because there should be somebody out there for everything. That's always my philosophy, is that someone out there tonight is looking at that aqua going, that's the ring for me. That's the ring. That's the ring I need. That's the ring I want. That's the ring I need to have. If that's the case, it's up to me to make sure that I keep on knocking and keep on just bringing that price down so that we can keep on getting you the pieces you love. And then save you an extra $50 off for the next 28 minutes. Yellow diamond is next. Stick around. It's how all of our yellow diamonds started. If you weren't here 6.5 years ago when our first yellow diamond ever came out to play, I'm going to show you the ring that featured it. Now, obviously, we're going to bring you a value, and somehow, some way, it's even better today than it was 6.5 years ago. True story. So now we get to the aqua and make it even better than $29.99. Come on in. Got to move it. The aqua is the same extraordinary best Sierra Santa Maria color that you can get, that money can buy. It's just not going to cost a lot of money here, because I got to move it and we got to take it down below 29 or 28 or 27. Even $2,500 would be quite the value. Here it is on the hand. Look at that stone. Still ever so prominent. That stone is plenty big in size. You're not missing that aqua. It may not be a 13.5 carat or an 875, but you're seeing that color, you're seeing that look, and I'm going to bring it down even lower than $2,500. One caller gets it. I'll make it $19.99 because we got to sell it, and that's going to be $50 off as well. So $19.49, big aqua, 2.5 carat, loads and loads of diamonds underneath, around it, and everywhere else. So it's kind of like your most divine diamond ring. This is why we adore the bridge mounting. And yet $19.49. One caller, looking like a big blue diamond is what it looks like. The sparkle of the diamonds running through and basically reflecting from the underside of the stone through the bridge is what really allows that stone, where if I had a regular 2.5 carat, if I took that same oval, set it in a different mounting, you would not see it have the liveliness and personality it does when it's in the bridge. And that's as simple as, because those are a double row. Look at that. There's the double row in diamonds that are running underneath. Is it yellow diamond time? Because we've had yellow diamonds around a tanzanite. I'm going to bring you a yellow diamond superstar center stone in a 101 size. And it's coming up. All right. Next up, it's on the way. This is a good one. This is a really big diamond. It's a carat 01 center stone. TVON's been here about a decade, but when we, and I can speak since I've been here since 2016. When we were starting, we didn't have any yellow, pink, brown, champagne, chameleon. We had no diamonds other than white diamonds, nothing. And that is because this is a network that, if you've ever wondered, one of the reasons why we bring you the amazing prices we do and the values we do is because this is a network founded based off of a gemstone family who's been collecting gemstones for 6 generations straight. Every aspect of the gemstone world, that's really, they're not jewelers. They have become jewelers because obviously most of the time we like to enjoy gemstones, we like them in jewelry. And it allows us to enjoy them on a daily basis and wear them and share them with the world. This is a gemstone family that is really rooted and based in the colored gemstone world of exotics, not diamonds. So as a newer network, and bringing all the great exotic colored stones we did, it was a request of yours way back when that we bring colors of diamonds. And so again, when you've got a history and a heritage in the gem world that goes back so many generations and hundreds of years, you know everybody in the business. You know every dealer, every miner, everybody, every lapidary, which is basically the folks that cut the stones. You know every aspect, or every facet, if you will, pun intended, of the business. And so once we had a shopping network where you all were requesting yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, blue diamonds, etc., we got busy and we started working, and I was a big part of that because I know that I was also on board. I wanted to bring colors of diamonds if, and this was the big if we could find a way to bring the quality and the affordability. It had to fit in with everything else we do. So it was 6.5 years ago or so that we finally brought our first yellow diamond here on the show. And it was this exact ring, not this exact stone, but it was this mounting with a 1 carat 01 yellow diamond. And I'll never forget it because this was something that was long awaited, highly anticipated. And now, many, many years later, Diamonds have gone through a lot. White diamonds have gone through a lot, but the colors of diamonds have gone through even more because that Argyle mine, where we got all of our yellow diamonds and fawn diamonds and champagne diamonds and blues and greens and chameleons and purples and pinks, that's where they came from. And that's why we're all struggling to get, and not just here, but anywhere, everybody's struggling to get any natural diamonds because the main source is closed. And if you're really a stickler for quality, that's all you want is the Argyle mine material. Well, that's now been closed for over 2 years. So now it's even more of a struggle, and everybody, what happens with supply and demand? We know that basic principle means if something's in demand, the world over no less, and the supply is short, what's going to happen? That price tag is going to be driven up and up and up, which is exactly what's happening. So now, many years later, because I mentioned this because it was such a pivotal moment of our history, all those years ago when we brought this ring, now it's going to be 1125116, and it's that same mounting with the carat 96 in white diamonds. It has the same 101 center stone that's a VS cushion cut. And yet, here's the most pivotal part. When this ring debuted all those years ago, before the Argyle mine was closed, as it was one of our most anticipated values, do you know what this ring cost? I sold it that Sunday morning for $6,500. Oh, and it was gone in about 1 second because guess what? There were people who said they wanted it before we even got the price up there. And then also there was a wait list, and I've had wait lists through the years on many items, but nothing has topped the wait list that was for that yellow diamond at $6,500. There were over 200 people on the wait list for that $6,500 ring that looked exactly like this. This is not going to be $6,500 today. You're all going, duh. It's more, right? How could it not be? Diamonds, gold, everything. White diamonds, yellow diamonds, everything's gone up. Everything. How about we take you from $6,500 to what should be today, and this is what's amazing to me, the ring is only slated to go for $12,999 tonight. That's not bad because diamonds have more than doubled. White diamonds, yellow diamonds, and I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly where gold was 6.5 years ago. Forgive me. I don't memorize that stuff. But gold's probably about doubled too. So if we can bring you something like this, and on this night, listen, we've got a couple minutes left. We have 21 minutes in the show, and then we're done. We're done. Now, I see you right back here in a couple hours in the morning. So we have a very small little rest between our jewelry, love, and shopping experience. But this is going to be your best value. And this is a record setter. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to give it away because I don't like the $12,999 price tag for tonight. Obviously, that's where it should be. Obviously, that makes sense and when you look at what's happening in the diamond world. But that is not going to get the job done. And again, my philosophy is there's somebody out there who's saying, that's a ring I love. Just work your magic. Just work your magic, make it affordable, get me a deal, and then it's going to be mine. And you're going to get $50 off today as well. But this is not going to be even $12,999, and that's where it should be all day long. We're going to take it even lower right now. You don't have to pay even $99.99. There is a moment sometimes in shopping where you just know the value is amazing. And you know that other people are going to recognize that too. So you've got to be first. Dial in on the early side. It will not be $99.99 either. You save $3,000. That shouldn't be happening. Look how beautiful this is from the sides. 4 big diamonds down either side. That is the largest double halo we do. It's not like you get small diamonds, then big diamonds. They're all big. All the way around. Both halos just completely wrapping that yellow diamond in even more luxury. And it's pretty luxurious on its own, right? This is not going to be $99, $89, $79, $69. Oh, and by the way, how many yellow diamonds did we bring back from Tucson? Everyone got back on Monday. This Monday, like 4 days ago, we don't have one yellow diamond from the wholesale trade show. Not one. Why? These stones were running over $18,000 loose. Do you think if we buy the yellow diamond for $18,000, I'm going to be able to give you a $7,000 price tag or a $13,000 price tag or a $6,500 price tag? I'm going lower right now. Why are we doing this? Because sometimes you got to do things dramatically to get things out the door. That's what's happening tonight. And this is going to be less than 65 because otherwise it's going to stay here. I will not let this one stay here tonight. Not with as many yellow diamond lovers that are out there. Not with as many of you that are looking and asking every day, can you do the deal on yellow diamonds? That I see for the synthetics, because that's always what we're looking at. Now, the easier option is to go the synthetic route. I don't want you to have to make that sacrifice or that compromise. Let's try to get you the real deal, the one that at the end of the day is worth something, the one that you could turn around tomorrow or the day after you get it and resell for more money. I mean, not that that's why we buy jewelry, but I think it is nice to know at the end of the day that you got a deal so good that you could turn right around and profit off your piece. That tells you got a value. And as yellow diamonds go, and as all the world of fancy colors go, it's going to get more and more and more. There's not going to be a crash in the marketplace. They don't come down in their pricing or their value. This is the day to get it. And there's right now, $6,500 is that price from 6.5 years ago. And now we're going lower tonight. And oh, by the way, when that debuted, you did not get $50 off. Tonight you do. Oh, this is the moment. This is definitely your moment here. It's not going to be 65. We still have that aqua for $19.99 if anybody would like it, but we're not leaving this here. It's not 65. This is actually 2 carats 97. Almost 3 carats overall total in this incredible 14 karat gold two-tone ring. And it's not 65, 55, 45, 35. I've lost it entirely. All we're losing now is money. I've lost my sanity a long time ago. I lost my will to sell a long time ago. I'm just losing straight up money, money, money. Straight up money. And you're going to take it for less than $3,500 and try it. And listen, if it ain't all that, you send it back to me. It's not a problem. You send it back and you go, let's try again. Maybe I'll go for something else. Maybe I'll go for a tanzanite, an aqua, a ruby. You decide. But if you want yellow diamonds, this is the ultimate diamond mounting. This is the ultimate way to get it set. You're getting almost 3 carats in diamonds, and it's not going to be 35 or 34 or 33. We have 17 minutes to make a miracle, move mountains. Let's do it. Got to do it. That's what my job is. Someone got to keep this thing rocking, right? This is how we do it. Yellow diamonds for this kind of a full carat of 1, by the way. Still VS, all that diamond weight around it, one of the highest end, best mountings we create or make. And you're not spending 33 or 32 or 31 or $3,099. And sure, take that $50 off. Get you something memorable here for this Valentine's Day. Treat yourself, because there's no going back on yellow diamonds. The only way, there's only one way they're going, and it's up. And when the $18,000 price for that loose center stone was happening 4 days ago, I would say that, yeah, we're better than wholesale. I would say, let's make no mistake about it. We're doing better than a lab-grown price right now all day. This is better than lab-grown. There are lab-grown yellow diamonds. Yes, there are now. There are lab-grown white diamonds, pink diamonds, yellow diamonds, everything. It's getting to be it's a very confusing world right now of jewelry. We are, just for the record, giving you the real deal, the natural, the best of the best. It's a VS stone, and it's not $3,099. And you can get $50 off for 16 more minutes. That's not happening tomorrow. I'm with you in the morning. But it's not happening. It's not happening on Saturday or Sunday. Although I do have really cute, really cool diamond hoops tomorrow with big diamonds. Small hoops, big diamonds tomorrow. Great value. But this one's got to go. And I hear verifications. We have a lot of people verifying right now. Let's take it even lower than $3,099. It's not going to be. We got to move it right now. Make it $2,999. And then the fawn from last night is coming out by request as well. That ultimate orangey, pinky, golden fawn that we have as well, that's coming out. So another big diamond is on the way. But this one, $29.49 for $297 in diamonds. And a lot of gold. There's a lot of gold in that ring. That ring is not small. I have a very large hand. I can palm a basketball. So I know it's weird, and it's just, I have freakishly long hands. I got to tell you, that is a big ring, and it looks big on me. And I can make any piece of jewelry look small. That is a large ring. That's what's going to keep some people out. If you want a petite, diminutive style, if you want something that kind of, falls to the wayside that nobody's noticing, this is not for you. This is for my true yellow and white diamond divas. You want something special? There it is. It's $29.49. You got about 14 minutes of the show. But here's the thing. That's not going to be available in 14 minutes. This one's not sticking around until the end of the show. It's going now. Jason, do you have this one? No, something else. Andy, something else, or this one? We thinking about it? Just thinking about it? Joanne, are you thinking about this one? Something else. Well, we have a lot of people talking about things from previously in the show. $6.5 years ago, it was $6,500. Today, tonight, this February 14th, holiday, in 2025, we've got it for $29.49 at checkout, free shipping, free sizing, gold color change if you need it. I would not change a thing about it. I would really leave it as it is. And yet, $29.49, and you have a money back guarantee. So if you're not sure, if you're thinking that's too good to be true, take my advice, because it's the advice of other viewers that I'm going to really convey to you and relay to you. I have heard, and someday I got to tally it up, but there have been hundreds of emails and messages and calls I've received from viewers who said, I have one regret. And that one regret is that all those years, months, days, whatever, I was watching TVON thinking it was too good to be true. Finally, one day, there was something inside me that said, go for it, try it, you got to try it. And you know what? Nobody's ever looked back. Everybody's regret is that they didn't start shopping sooner, because they would have saved a whole lot of money on their fine jewelry as opposed to shopping anywhere else. And isn't that the truth? And isn't this maybe one of the best examples, just in a defined, crystallized moment of what we do so well? I don't think there's anything that is a better example of our quality and our value better than what is here on your screen right now. And on this night, when we're celebrating, this is a holiday we all can celebrate and we can all get behind. And whether it's a great holiday or maybe you're kind of, just kind of indifferent to it, this is a celebration of what we do the best. And why so many people say, wish I would have found you sooner, wish I would have started shopping sooner. Yes. I mean no heat. I mean no treatment of any kind. You are correct, Carol. Carol's obviously not been watching that long. She says, does she mean like natural out of just the ground and then it was treated or heated? I say this so incessantly, and I'm really, I try not to repeat myself when obviously I'm talking about the same products every day, but I try not to be too repetitive for you, because that can just drive anybody insane. But I will say this, and this is a great question Carol just posed. She said, when you say natural, do you mean just natural from the earth, like it was mined and dug up out of the Argon mine and then it was treated? Because she makes a great point. There's obviously simulated stones that are just lookalikes. Like I could bring you out a piece of gold glass of like a soda can or a soda bottle and say that's a simulant, because it just kind of looks like it, right? Then there's synthetics. Synthetics are where it's actually got the chemical makeup, but it's made by a lab. So that's synthetics. So that's what you're seeing in lab grown, right? All these LGDs out there, lab grown diamonds, right? And they make colored diamonds and lab grown diamonds. That's simulated and synthetic. Then there's what you find a lot out there, which is actually a natural diamond, but it was heated and heated and heated and treated, sometimes irradiated, but usually it's heated in the yellows, and they were heated to get there. So it's just a natural yellow, but it's still got a lot of enhancement and help. That's not the case here. This is natural, like through and through, like not just a natural diamond, and then we gave it a little bit of help. This is natural yellow. This came out of the ground, the exact color you see now. The only thing we did to this diamond was out of the rough, it was polished, it was faceted, and not in that order. It was faceted and polished, and then obviously it was set in this beautiful diamond ring with a carat 96 of other diamonds, and that is natural, 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 natural. So again, that's why it's so elite. That's why the wholesalers were getting $18,000 in Tucson for just this center stone right there. That stone alone in a little plastic baggie. Really, truly, like one of these. So again, you'd be left with $18,000 spent. You'd get a 101 in that little plastic bag, and then what are you going to do? You spend $18,000. Now you got, if you're making this ring, you got to add gold, a lot of it. You got to add a carat 96 in white diamonds, a lot of those. You got to add someone to, got to pay someone to put it all together, unless you make jewelry, which some people do. We've got jewelers that watch the show. We've got wholesalers that watch the show. We got dealers and vendors and all kinds of, everybody watches the show. If you're affiliated with jewelry, you watch the show. And this is where, again, we're bringing you that value that is second to none. And it's hard to believe. I get that. Everybody in their right mind would say, yeah, you can't do that. I got jewelers and dealers. You know what I always tell you. It's the truth. The diamond dealers of the world can't stand TVON because we ruined the diamond market. We're doing better than wholesale. So that's the one to get in the yellows. Here's one that was, this is not the one I had yesterday. This is one that I had a couple days ago. This is the fawn diamond who asked for 2830. It's a big carat 13. This is the same size as the one I had yesterday. The one I had yesterday was more golden. This is very pink. Very pink, almost like instead of pinks, it's more purple brown. So the fawn diamonds are always defined as a brown diamond with purples or pinks. Yes?
Carol says thank you
You're very welcome, Carol. Thank you so much. Happy Valentine's Day to you, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Those are great questions, and I always feel like I'm just, again, I'm always saying that, but we have new shoppers every single day. We still need to just really make those points and drive those points home because they're important. Natural. This is natural, too. This means no heat, no treatment whatsoever, but this Fawn Diamond is a special collection. It's 2830. Is the number. It's a carat 13 VS stone, and it's got a little bit of a purpley pink element. So a little deeper secondary hue to go with your champagnes. And it has the pink diamonds and white diamonds to go with it. 27 points on the pink, 77 points in the white. We're going to get you a lot going on here overall. That is fantastic. Carat 04. Well, really altogether, you're getting like what? 2 carats 17. Big time ring, one only though. Stays as is in the two-tone gold, rose, and white. We're going to size it for you, whatever you need. And let's blow it out right now. This is a winner. This is a winner, and it's really one of those super intense, but it's still, did you notice the brilliant cutting to that elongated oval? Still got the brilliant cutting we love. Here it is on the hand. It's, oh, $99.99. Is that all? Did we have a request for this one? I think we did, right? Do we know who it was? Hi, Marcy. So Marcy requested it. Let's make it easy right now. It's not going to be even half the price. $49. $39. I'll take it down even further. Valentine's Day special. Let's make it $34.99 plus your $50 off. And if there's anything else we can take $50 off for you that you've seen tonight or not, we've got 7.5 minutes left. So the show is about to come to its finale. So want to make sure you take that $50 off. Take that while you got it. $34.49 will be your price tag on that one. And that is a really intense, very saturated fawn. And $34.49. Gotta love that one. And then don't forget about the yellow diamond. We'll recap maybe the aqua. If you have any questions about, let's say, we had a lot of big diamond values. Diamond values, like for example, the diamond hoops, the diamond wonder ring, the diamond band with 17 points, the fabulous heart-shaped necklace, a lot of pieces in diamonds tonight for under $1,000, well under as a matter of fact. So if you have any questions on those, do let me know because we're offering, when you get $50 off a price like $3.99, that's really stunning. So if you have any questions or want to pick up something you saw earlier tonight in the show, please let me know what those might be. Or if you need to see something again, we still have a couple of minutes to do that. Otherwise, we're going to see you in the morning. Remember, it's only 14 hours away from our next show. So we can turn right around from our Friday night into our Saturday morning, and at 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, we bring you an incredible 3 hours, and I do have to preview. For those of you that like to know a little heads up on what is to come that is really special and exciting on this holiday weekend, well, I have the most incredible large sizes in diamond hoops. Now, I don't mean a large hoop. This is what you've been asking for that we've never done. We put these mighty fine jumbo VS diamonds. I'm going to show them here. We'll give you a little preview, this little sneak peek. Those are the, get this, they are 20 pointers each. 20-point, massive, individual round brilliant diamonds in a hoop earring that is going to be very wearable. This could be your new everyday hoop if you don't need a lot of length, but you want a lot of incredible diamond weight. Those are coming up tomorrow in the morning. So make sure you stay right on here, and we'll give you a little shopping break and then come right back in about 14 hours for some incredible diamond pieces. All right, that one's here, and that was requested. And you know what? I think we need to end on this heart shape. I had the big museum $1 million heart shape ruby. I'm going to show you this one. This is just a perfect way, if you ask me, to kind of wrap up our Valentine's Day show here tonight. It's 112-7370, and that is a big heart-shaped ruby that's also a carat 09, so it's still over a carat and looks all day like a red diamond. It is private collection, 27 points in yellow diamonds and 80 points in the white diamonds, so you're getting a full carat 07 in your diamond weight. But then, oh, look at this. This is the end of the show. There's the ring. There's the price for tonight. It's $79.99. We would take $50 off that. But before you do, get it down to $79.49. Let's actually make it better for one caller here, end of the show. This would be the Valentine's Day commemorative piece to remember, to really put an exclamation point, to really put a stamp of approval, a really beautiful way to get a memorable piece for tonight. And you wear it every day. I mean, you don't wear it on special occasions, or you just don't wear it just on Valentine's Day. This is that beautiful gifting moment. And instead of $79, $69, 59, listen, we have 4 minutes to move it. So obviously it becomes even more critical to give it a price of a lifetime so we can ensure it gets out the door, and instead of $5 or $4 or even $3,000, it's not going to be. And that is absolutely stunning. Looks like a red diamond all day. The clarity on the stone is second to none. You don't see rubies typically give any kind of transparency. This one does. And it's not $29.99. We're really busy on the phone lines right now. You know the deal goes away. All the discounts, all the deals, all the $50 off goes away in about 3.5 minutes. So now we just need to get the ruby a better price, although $29.99 should do it, right? Absolutely. We're going even lower. It's not 29. It's not 28. I know we've got 3 minutes left and this ruby's got to go, and it's got yellow and white diamonds. That's always the big debate. Do we put our rubies in the white gold or the yellow? Do we do them with the yellow diamonds or the white diamonds? You get everything here. I know we're really backed up on the phone lines right now. We have been for the last hour. Do not hang up. Stay right there. We'll have an operator with you as soon as we possibly can. But this is last call. And 28, 27, 26, let's make it easy. 3 minutes left to go. Here we are. We see you back in 14 hours only. So that's important too. 14 hours, guys. We are back with amazing values. This is not going to be 26, and a lot of brand new, by the way, a lot of brand new. It's not going to be 26 or 25. This is the way we bookended our show with all these incredible heart shapes for the day. Give us a call with any questions you have on anything at all that you've seen in this last 3 hours, because $50 off goes away in about 2.5 minutes. And this one is $2,499. And that's it for the heart shape. And it's a perfectly defined heart-shaped stone. We're talking about something a little difficult to do because rubies don't like to be cut in anything but an oval. This one has accomplished what is near impossible. It gives you the brightness, the vibrancy. Look at that. It's like looking at a red diamond, which, for the record, I've never had a red diamond on the air ever in my 24 years. I've never had a red diamond. Never. So this is where, again, I just noticed there was a little fingerprint, and now we got to polish it up. So a minute 45 left. Jason, go ahead. Did you have another new caller over there? Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you're with us tonight. And again, if there's any questions you have, we'll be here for a couple minutes as we're winding down the show here in about 95 seconds. But we'll be here on the phone lines answering your calls. Most importantly, giving you $50 off your orders here. I'm back with you in 14 hours. So not much longer to wait. We'll get you all decked out. This weekend is incredible. Big holiday weekend. You know we have special things planned, but $50 does go away here at the end of the day, which is actually in a minute and 15 seconds. So call us and we'll help you out with that $50. A lot of affordable. And then we have that incredible call on the yellow diamond, call on anything you've seen at all, the aqua in the bridge for $19.99, the ruby heart shape. And we wish you all a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you've had a great holiday, and hope that you continue to, whatever your evening may entail. If shopping is on the agenda, well, more to come in 14 short hours. So I will see you then. Our big Saturday morning kicks off at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. We have 3 big hours for you tomorrow, as always. So I'll see you in the morning, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you so much for being with me tonight. We'll take another look at the ruby, and then we're done for the night. And that's it, guys. $50 off. It'll be $24.49 on that ruby heart shape, and it may be going. And then don't forget about the aqua. Here's the aqua in the bridge. There it is. That's the Sierra Santa Maria, and that's going to be $1,999. So big values here. And give us a call if you have any questions on anything. We'll help you out. Thank you again so much. And thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. Thank you all for the very kind words. And again, thank you, thank you. We show our love to you every day, the best way we know how with these quality and value deals. So thanks so much for being a part of our family. Have a great rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Have a great night. I'll see you back in the morning, 14 hours from now. See you then.